All right, we are live. I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Oh, his horn's long.
Horn's long, baby. He's back.
I miss him.
I don't really. He was a creep. As Bund types away.
So,
I gotta post this everywhere, so give me a quick second, alright?
Of course. Honestly, it feels like a month since we did this.
It's literally been just a little over a week. And that's because I had COVID, unfortunately, so.
how dare you have
Literally.
How dare you have legitimate medical issues?
Literally found out I had COVID right after the last D&D game.
How dare you have legitimate medical issues that you have to take care of yourself?
I know, ain't it a bitch?
Definitely.
But hey, we're here, so.
Absolutely, we'll see how this session goes.
Oh, it should go good. I have plans.
Oh, you did.
I also love what I did for the thumbnail in this one.
If you just put confetti.
I actually drew that.
Well,
It
good
ain't
job.
bad, honestly.
I literally went in there with my pen and did each individual color.
Really?
Beautiful.
I know it's
Catherine
cheap,
looked
but I was
the
actually quite
most
happy with a
colored.
simple edit. Go ahead,
This
Melissa.
is like,
Go ahead.
It's like everybody's modestly covered in confetti. Ketrin's just covered.
Luafay's the only one happy to be there.
I mean, Keatron's just like, yeah, I'm here.
No,
I exist, I guess.
That's him smiling.
No, that's fair. That probably would be him smiling.
All right.
Come on, smile. I am smiling.
This
I'm
is my
I
smiling
don't know what you're
face.
talking about.
Are we ready to start?
Yep, I think I
Ready as ever
am.
be.
All right. Last time on the Wings of Freedom, our party continues toward their eventual day of honor in the city of Amman. Until then, they continue to find ways to spend their downtime, like trying to find a fight pit. Many questions were asked and clues gained, till they all found themselves at a bar called the Leaky Tap. Though they didn't know they were all there at the same time, however. After a bit of awkward conversation with a bartender and a bit of a bribe, they soon were led to a back room where a hidden tunnel took them down to a silo-like chamber where a crowd gathered to watch some fights. Keatron and Luafay deciding to enter the fights as combatants, with Keatron deciding to fight the champ that night. However, with some sleuthing, Luafay found that Keatron was fighting the champ and put a gigantic bet down on him to win.
I have become rich.
Yes, to the dismay of the bookie. During the fights, however, Luafay was the surprising victor as they used their brains to defeat the brawn that was thrown at them. Then came the main event that was the champion, The Rock, versus Keatron, the Shadow. However, to the crowd's astonishment, Keatron handled the fight with absolute authority. With a giant bulging coin purse, drinks on the house, fun to be had, they soon celebrated the night with more drinks, laughter, and camaraderie as they wait for the festival to begin in a couple days. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we start tonight's game. Unless you guys have
Hell yeah.
anything else you really need to do before the festival. Obviously, you guys have gone and picked up your clothes.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously. For me, I'm pretty good right now.
Okay.
So,
You know-
this
Go ahead.
festival, do we need to be in fancy clothes as we go there? Because we are going to the party, right? Facing through the festival, right?
Well, you want to find out?
Sure, we can probably find out first.
All
Because honestly,
right.
this is the first time I remember hearing about the festival. I thought we were just going straight to the party.
It's a whole festival thing for before stuff. But anyway. All right. As you guys wake up, you hear merriment in the streets. You've seen people been putting up decorations and various different
wait.
areas for certain games potentially in the future. And today's the day. After
Question. Did Contact ever get back to me what the questions I asked her?
Yes, no. There's no Dynasty folk coming.
Okay, good.
But anyway, as you wake up, you hear music. Laughter, cheers, and an odd rooster out there somewhere.
Fredrickson. Was he dead? I can't remember.
Yes. But what would you all like to do?
It's the day of. Right?
Also, let me know if the music's too loud.
They're fine.
Did it suddenly get louder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the day of, right?
Yo, yeah. You guys have picked up your tailored uniforms, clothes, and everything like that. So you guys are basically still in the inn. You guys have kind of rested the past couple days, done odd jobs here and there. We'll talk about that later.
I did say I did put aside some money to go do stuff over there, like I told you before, at the last session.
We'll talk about it, okay?
Okay.
Do we know what time we have to meet someone in somewhere? Like, what's our time schedule
told
today?
you anything yet?
Okay, well,
I assume they're gonna come tell us what to do at some point.
probably. Oh, probably. I'd imagine that we probably want to stick around somewhere.
Are you guys still up in your rooms, or you've gone down at this point?
I
I don't-
this point we're down.
Did Aurora end up getting a dress?
She's already had a dress, Kitchen.
Oh, that's right. I did.
Two snaps, they do it, yeah, thank you. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking. I know Kuznak got one. I didn't remember Aurora going. So
Aurora got a dress a long
kind of
time ago
forgot.
that changes
you
whatever she
bought her.
likes.
You bought her one
I-
that went up to 11.
I remember. Yes, I had a lapse in memory for a moment.
It's early morning.
You going to see now on us, Gadrin?
I'm going to punch you. We'll find out if that's senile or not.
One thing you noticed, by the way, I'm gonna guess you guys have made your way downstairs at this point.
Yeah.
One thing you notice, Bavine walks in without his armor on.
Blasphemy!
He's in a
And
nice
immediately
tailored
woke up.
shirt that kind of goes into almost like a skirt, almost kind of deal is the best way I can describe it, as it hides his haunches a little bit. But it's a nice
give
deep
like a-
maroon.
I give like a light knock to like his I guess back slightly just to see if it's like sturdy leather or something, like a type of armor, or if it's legitimately just clothing.
It's literally just clothes, and as you do that, he's like, "Yes."
Who are you?
Don't give me that, Catherine. I am here. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Who is he?
That's Bavine, Gadrin.
Surely not. Bavine always wears armor. Is it?
That will be for later tonight, I think. I don't know. I wasn't. And at this point, as you are sitting there, the bartender, the young gentleman who you guys have seen before in the morning, comes over and is just like, "Oh, there you folks are. Here you go." And he hands you guys a letter.
Oh yes, a letter. Oh yes, words on paper, my favorite. Breakfast food.
I'll open it.
As you open it, it basically details that you guys are invited to the party at 8 p.m. tonight.
Nice. Okay.
So you have
Okay.
time to, go around the festival, and they recommend you do that. But a carriage will be there to pick you up about an hour early.
Is it raining?
No.
No, on my end it might be raining.
Oh god, not again. He's gonna get thundered again.
No, there's no storm.
The Thunder
thankfully.
Kings come.
Uh-oh.
Are you
I'll punch you again, I swear to God. Anyway.
Thunder Lord?
Yeah, alright, I'll sort of hand, I'll hand Mallow the letter so we can keep track of it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, well,
It's not like our tickets too, is it?
I would assume so.
Alright, chill out. I'll hold him.
Yeah. So where do you want to go? We've kind of done a lot of shopping. Is there anything that you'd want to do? It's a fest. I don't. What do you do at a festival?
Festival things.
I.
Think of it as a bigger party.
I mean, I just came from outside because, you know, I have to walk around. They had a bunch of games. I saw food, children running around, screaming, having a good time. Even some adults were screaming, having a good time. But I think it was in, you know, chasing children. But
Okay. Games. Okay. Let's go have a look what they got then.
You guys going out?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As you exit the tavern, the Laughing Lamia, you see just a cacophony of just bright colors. Greens, reds, blues, whites, all different varieties, all on banners and streamers. You see kids running around laughing, holding up different kinds of confectionery treats. Some look like cakes, some look to be in the shape of like dragons. You also see various, you know, crowds gather around certain areas that look to be either buying things or playing in various games.
Now this is a festival.
Have I ever been to a festival before? I don't think I ever have.
That's honestly up to you, I would say, with your background. I mean, you've lived a long time. I don't know if you've been to something like this, perchance, but...
I mean, I would assume the
don't-
Wandering Jewel would go to festivals to set up stands and stuff.
They'd have their own type of thing, but I don't think we've ever been to a festival. We just mosey on about, and if there's a festival going, we invite ourselves to sort of do stuff.
I'll leave it up
But
to you, Kietran.
I'd say he's been to a party, but not a festival of this scale before. Like, while he was living in Marquette, maybe. But yeah, okay. He's just kind of bewildered by everything. Then this is like, oh, that's
all
a
the
lot.
lights and colors.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this, Mallow?
So he's just looking at it, it's like, ooh, impressive. Wonder what to do.
So many pranks to pull.
Oh.
I'm not much of a prankster. Unless if it's my friends, usually.
Fair.
All right, gentlemen.
What games we got? What do we see outside our door?
Would
yeah,
everybody like to
okay.
roll a perception check to see if they can find a game?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Let's be gamers.
Okay.
Be gamers, boys. We're
We
gaming
can't.
now.
We can't. We're respected. We can't be gamers.
16,
Rules.
all right.
Don't you know gamers are oppressed? This is the only time we can come out.
9, all right.
Come on, Katrin, roll a good.
My brain just shut down for a second.
He wanted to roll performance.
Did I?
All right, 16, 17. All right. All right, we'll start with Mallow. Mallow, you know, kind of just looking around, being kind of quiet, you know, just observing. You see a little game off to the side that a couple of kids seem to be taking like a giant, well, what looks like a giant to them, hammer, and seems to be smashing it on a board, trying to do something with it. You can't tell what it is, but it looks interesting. Kietran, with your giant height, you see an area that's been cordoned off, like a decent, like 20 by 20 area, where kids seem to be laughing and screaming, and something red seems to be scurrying around.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay.
Boomy,
Yes.
unfortunately, you're not really paying too much attention to the games, but a kid walks by and you have to do a double take because as you look, they seem to be biting into a giant goblin ear.
What? I gotta
But
get
as you
one
look
of
closer,
those.
it's got sugar and powder all over, and it looks to be just like green dough.
Where did it
Turns
get
out that kid's just eating an actual goblin.
it? Oh no!
Who knew? Ivano's a goblin.
The horror!
Just out of curiosity, because my brain got sidetracked. We're level 15, right? Not 16?
Yeah, you're 15.
Okay. Just wanted to check that.
All right, so you have those options. What do you guys want to do?
I want to see if I can find a giant confectionaries.
All right.
I wait for Boomy to just have a bucket full of goblin ears.
All right.
I want to
So
get
that's
take a closer look at this fucking thing the kids are scurrying around.
Okay. You, Mello? Do you want to go with anybody, or do you want to go to your game that you saw?
I'll go with Ketchum for a moment. I want to tell Ketchum about the whole hammer thing later.
Bavine will go with Boomy, just to make it easy, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
We'll
assume
start-
my mother goes with me too.
Yeah,
But the amount
obviously.
of fucking candy out there about to have?
And obviously your dragons are going with their respective peoples and stuff like that. They're oohing and awing
Yeah.
too. Like they've never seen anything like this, and they're also looking, all right.
Yep.
So we'll go with Kiatrin and Mallow first. All right.
Okay.
All right.
As you guys make your way over, I mean, you're just seeing all kinds of sight and smells. You smell sugar. You smell fruits. You smell candy. I mean, it's a liveliness you guys haven't seen in a city in a long time, even for this place. And as you get closer to this area, you start to look up and you see a sign that you didn't see before, Kiatrin. And it says, "Catch a kobold."
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And as you
Like-
guys get closer, you see what I can only describe as mini mountains and like little tiny holes that kids seem to be running in and out. Even some adults are getting into it. As you look closer and you see a shiny red kobold, literally in only just a loincloth, running through going, "You can't catch me."
Oh, this is adorable.
Oh boy.
As it just runs through, and no one can seem to catch it. You see one of the adults try to get it. He's like, "I gotcha!" A big, beefy man. And the kobold just zoop, slips right out.
Impressive.
I bet you could catch him.
Oh, easily.
Wanna give it a
I just-
try?
I don't want to show up to kids, honestly. Like,
I mean, there's adults and kids going at it, and everyone seems to be just having a good time. As Kiatrin starts his engine.
sorry, my nose feels a little weird. I love the idea that Keitron's just enjoying watching this. He'll watch it for a little longer, and if still no one can catch it, he might participate.
No one's catching it. You do see that the kobold does slow down for the kids to try and get close, but they just can't seem to catch him.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. You want to have a go, Mallow?
I mean, I could try, but I'm the slowest one in our party.
Maybe the trick isn't being fast.
Huh. But we'll...
It's up to you guys. I mean, you can just say screw your games and, move on, but, hey.
I want to
wouldn't
give
do that to
Mallow a
you.
chance to do something before I do something. I got an entire fight last time.
I get it, but I don't think Aloe wants to chase a heckin' kobold.
Alright, well, if you don't want to, Keitron will step up and be like, alright, let me give this a shot.
All right. You see the owner, who appears to be like a dwarf. Oh, let's see. We got a big one here, folks. Let's see if he can catch the kobold. All right. You're allowed free into the game.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Okay.
So, hold on a minute. I need to change the music.
This would be interesting.
Give me a second. All right. As you look, you start off in basically at the beginning of the mountains, and you see this kobold just sitting there looking at you, just like, "Oh, you ain't gonna catch me!" And he just starts darting off. What are you gonna do?
I'll chase him.
All right, you start chasing him. Obviously, you are way faster than him. You get up to him immediately as he starts to scurry into the hole. How are you gonna get him in the hole?
I'm gonna reach in and try and grab his tail.
All right, I need you to give me an athletics checks with disadvantage.
Hell yeah, I figured as much. That's the wrong one.
18. As you go to grab it, you're like, "I got him!" But the tail just slips out of your hand, and you're like, "What the?"
It's a priest.
Yeah.
Do they feel slippery?
Yes. Boomy actually hit it. You are trying to catch a greased kobold.
No wonder. I figured there was something there was a thing to this.
Mhm.
Okay.
As he just slips right through the mountain and gets on the other side and just looks at you over. I mean, it's a small mountain kind of deal, and he's just like, ho 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 ho, your time's running out. As he's just darting
hop on
around.
over.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll hop on over and try and grab him again.
Mhm.
See if I can grab him by the horns.
All right, you go to grab him. He's gonna dart off. I need you to give me another athletics check with disadvantage. 17. You go to grab, but it's again just you try to get it, and you grab creatures that are hard to grab before. This is something new. It literally just slips right through your hands as he ducks below you, skittles under your feet, and as you go to bend down, he just gets up and just slaps your ass like. Hee!
Oh. He's gonna turn around and try and grab him the moment he see if he can grab the hand that slapped his ass. Like, oh, oi.
Mhm.
Yeah, fuck that.
All right, give me another athletics as your time is ticking down.
You son! That landed on 17. The other dice knocked it off.
I'm sorry. As you go to grab it, it's
kidding?
actually a quick kobold this time. He ducks out of your grasp and it just goes whee! Right to the other tunnel.
All right. How big are these tunnels?
Literally only maybe about like 3 feet. Basically, it's a point where he can just like go through the other side and tease you kind of deal as you try to get around. But you can fit your arm in there if that's what you're asking.
No. How big is this mountain?
I mean, it's about like a 5 foot by 5 foot thing.
Oh, never mind then. I was gonna see if I could use like a shadow step to get the other side to surprise the.
No,
thing.
you're in bright. I'm sorry, you're in bright daylight in a festival thing. It's
I
a
know,
little hard.
but there's holes. I might have been able to use that dim light in there, but
Oh, fair
it's
enough.
not.
Also, by the way,
worth it. I'll go for it one more time. It's fine.
There we go.
I'll go for another one.
Yeah.
He's chuckling, being like, "Get back here, slippery bitch."
Yeah, you go that.
Oh my god.
And again, you just go to
There's
grab
just
him,
a
but
low roll every time.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, he's greased, so it is that
No,
disadvantage.
it's fine. It's fine.
As you go to grab him, Mallow, you see him grab him by his whole torso, and the kobold just goes, "Gotta try better than that," and just literally kicks his feet out from below him and just slides right under Keatron again and just taps his feet on the way back as he just goes halfway across the arena.
Oh.
You've got one more roll, Keatron, and then your time is up. As this kobold is giving you a run for your money.
As I'm pretty sure that my hands are all greased up, making it even harder, with this one I'm going to try and grab him with my trunk.
Okay. Still disadvantage, unfortunately.
I know. Just
Okay.
flavoring it.
I know, fair enough. As you do the unexpected, use the trunk! Oh!
It'll be a natural one. No. Thankfully.
Unfortunately for you, Keatron, as you go to grab it one
Damn.
more time, you swear you've got him by the foot, as it just looks at you and just goes, "Oh, cool trick, but unfortunately, not good enough." As it just goes running off, and then it hits a bell, and it's like, "Sorry, folks, time's up." Hey, no hard feelings, right? He pulls out a hand.
Nah, it's fine. He gives him a little fist bump.
Yeah. Here's for participate, and you get a little piece of fruit, actually.
Aw, he's absolutely gonna fucking start eating that. It's like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He tries to wipe the grease off his hands and walks out.
Yeah. You see another couple kids come in, and when the kids come in, they're like allowed to climb through the mountains and stuff, chasing after the kobold, and they get a little bit more time than the adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. Welcome to a thing that I did a long time ago with a fucking pig at a fair.
Chasing the grease pig.
Chasing the grease pig. Yes.
Oh
So-
wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Really?
I'm a country boy. We do this.
I always see that in like shows and in stories and stuff. I never knew if it was actually real.
Oh yeah, it was very real. We only had it 1 year, but we had it. It was fucking fun. All right. As you walk over to Mallow.
Didn't expect them to be that slippery.
Yeah, that was It's definitely interesting. I like that, like a slick to it. I don't. It's cool though.
Well, say it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Want? Oh, I saw a game of Dan Balls a Hammer. Want to go check that out too?
Oh, okay, sure. Hopefully I don't break it.
Alright, we're gonna head over there. But first, we're gonna go to Boomy, finding confectionery treats.
Heck yeah.
I keep looking for the green ears.
Yes. Give me a perception check with advantage, because Bavin's gonna help you. He's actually gonna allow you to like climb on top of him, on top of his back, so you can look around.
No, if anyone gets to ride on Bavin's back, it's my mom.
I mean, you both are small enough. It's fine.
It's fun. It's a festival. We're having fun. So, advantage, normal?
Advantage.
Perception.
He's kind of giving you a hand.
Advantage. 21.
21. Very easy to find. You see steam.
Over there.
Yeah, you see steam rising off in a corner, and you see a couple of adults grabbing, like, basically, you know, the ears and handing them to, you know, two young kids who just, like, generally look happy. And what you see behind there is actually those goblins you saw beforehand that were, you know, operating, and they seem to be making, you know, different types of food and everything. But as you see them take these ears,
I saw goblins?
yeah, you saw goblins before.
I don't remember. I don't remember seeing goblins in
Well,
town.
it's been a couple months. Anyway, you see them
We
take
haven't
these
been
like
down
dough
for-
and they put it into like what appears to be like fat or something that's bubbling as they start to cook it, and they take like a little wooden basket and just, you know, pull them out every so often to check how crispy they're done. When they're done, you see them just throw like a bunch of white sugar, regular sugar, and and some people ask for like fruit and things like that thrown on them.
I will hop off Bavine and walk towards the stand with my mother and Bavine and Kusnap in tow.
Yeah, you all come up to the stand. It's a quaint little thing.
I will speak in Goblin.
Yeah.
Morning!
And the goblin turns around and just goes, "Ah, morning, how you doing?"
Doing great, sir. I couldn't help but spot these lovely green confectionaries.
Yeah, goblin ears are best-selling items sometimes. I tell you what, it's a great thing. Came up with it ourselves. Just made our ears bigger, not a dough. People loved eating them.
Yes. Well, I twitch my own ears.
Mm-hmm. Would you like some?
I look over my party. You guys want some?
Bavin's like, yeah, sure, why not?
I will buy one. I will buy them all. One for me, Bavine, Mom, and Kusnap.
All right, it's just a silver for all of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I will give them the silver.
Yes, they give you 4 goblin ears
Well,
with
my
various
days,
toppings
please.
of how you want it, so you can decide however.
I want mine with powdered sugar and chocolate.
Oh, easily done. They kind of like melt the chocolate a little bit, just like on it, just like creating like various different like stripes going up and down it.
Why
Your
don't we
mom
make
gets
me
one with
hungry?
strawberries on it. Bavine just gets his plain sugar, and Kuznath gets all the fucking toppings, just
Yeah!
all
The
the
work.
toppings. And as
She's
you
growing girl, she has to eat.
Yeah, and as you all bite into it, the taste, as I like to describe, is just oil-soaked dough that has been cooked to perfection.
Oh, I know that flavor.
Yes, for anybody at home listening, think elephant ears.
Except better because they're green and goblins.
It's just food coloring, but sure.
And I guess we'll just go look around that stuff to do. Games.
Yeah, obviously you
Oh,
see
that's what I
you
think.
see Keatrin walking because he's very tall. If you want to go with him or not, or if you want to find something else, go ahead and roll perception.
Actually, I will buy 2 more of those goblin ears.
Okay. Just knock off another silver, okay, just to make it easy.
Yeah, and I'll point over to Keatron and I'll go back to them, and I'll
All right.
bring the 2. I've got them plain with powdered sugar.
Fair enough. As you guys start to head towards the what do you call them? The hammer game that Mallow spotted, you guys run back into Boomy, who greets you with these goblin ears.
Guys, I got food.
Oh, nice. He'll like pull out the fruit that he's currently gnawing on. Give mine to Aurora.
Oh, I forgot about Aurora. I'm so sorry.
You also got a few others too.
Got one for Mallow. I got one for you, Mallow. I had one to Aurora.
It's non-alcoholic, right?
It's a baked good they give the children. I'm pretty sure it's non-alcoholic. Why would I spike?
It looks alcoholic for children.
It is medieval times, I mean.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
This isn't France. We don't give our children a glass of wine with their breakfast.
No, that was cowboy days. But yeah, if you
Anyhow,
guys-
Mallow will take one of them and take a bite out of it.
Yeah, and like I described, it tastes just like an elephant ear.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is very good, actually. Yeah.
Aurora bites into it, and you just... The only way I could describe it is when she opens her eyes, it's just like, you know, it's just like that effect of stars popping. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, crap,
Yeah.
this is sugar. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, as you all make your way towards the game, enjoying your elephant, or not elephant, your goblin ears. I'm doing it to myself. What you see before you, 1 second, look at my notes, is an interesting game. It appears to be just a wooden box with 6 different holes, 3 on top, 3 on bottom. And as you look at it, you suddenly see a red dragon pop up and just go rah, as the kid tries to swing and hit it, but misses as it goes back into the hole.
I like this game.
Oh,
Both
jeez.
Kuznath and Aurora look at each other and go, "It is very insensitive, but it is a chromatic."
Hey. Yeah, it's chromatic. It's okay to hate them.
Yeah, they're okay with it.
It's
As-
not racist, they're actually evil.
Yeah, as you look at it and it says, the dwarf who seems to be running it just goes, step up and bonk the Thordak.
Oh, okay.
I'm just snickering.
Mallow,
Yeah?
wanna give us a shot?
You know what? Why not? I doubt I'll go that far, but we'll see.
All right, as you step up, the dwarf looks at you after the kids in front of you get done and he just goes, "Hi, would you like to play the game, son?"
Oh, heck yeah, I am, sir.
All right. Here you go. He hands you the basically mallet that you can see, and as you feel it, it's actually quite light.
Huh. Well, that's good for Mal, because he can't give her too much.
Yeah. All right, as he sets up the game, this is going to be a time thing, okay, Mallow?
Okay.
All right, 1 minute. I need to change the music. Here we go. All right, as you go to start swinging, I need you to give me a dexterity check as you go to hit the first one that pops up.
Okay. Oh.
The mallet slips out of your hand and hits Keitra in the face.
High or low, Mallow?
Let's go with high.
Oh no.
Okay, 85. As you go to swing, you just like, I've got it. I've hit other things before. And it just literally goes back in. And as you hit it, one comes up on the other side and literally blows a raspberry going
Oh.
as it disappears.
What?
What?
Are these
That's it.
like kobolds pretending to be red dragons?
No, they're little wooden animatronics, but maybe there might be some magic involved.
Ah.
As you do that, all right, Mal, I need a perception check now to figure out where the next one's coming.
Okay, will do.
14. You're sitting there, you're like, where's the next one, And as you see it, it's coming out the bottom left-hand first one. And you go to swing, you get advantage on this next one now.
Okay. Yeah.
17. And as it comes up, it's going like, oh! As you knock it, and everybody cheers as you hit the first one.
Revenge.
All right. And as you sit there, you're waiting for the other one. Another perception check.
All right. Oof.
6. You can't tell. Then all of a sudden, out of the corner of your eye, you see one, but you might be a little bit too late. Go for a swing.
Yeah.
5. And with the 5, you go and you miss it again. You judged that it was going to be the top one, but it was the bottom one instead.
Ah.
All right, one more. As the clock seems to be winding down. All right, give me another perception.
All right. Come on.
I'm gonna cheer
don't
him
fail
on,
me
see if I
down,
can help him.
dice.
Go on, do it. Oh,
Yeah. And with a 20, you know immediately it's gonna be the one right in the middle at you, and you go for a swing as it's coming up. With advantage, you're good. 22.
Yeah.
Bam! It doesn't even get out of the hole. Like it just hits right into your mallet, and you see the chimes go off. Ding, 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 ding. And he goes,
Hey.
"Ah, we have a winner!"
I somehow won that.
yeah.
Yeah, I did something.
All right, here you go, son. And he hands you a cantaloupe.
Can't.
Taking the fruit.
Okay. Ah! This will come in handy for something. Thank you.
I'm sure it's a nice, sweet treat for you and your friends.
Absolutely.
Oh, an improvised weapon.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Rallo's gonna come back to the party. He's like, "Hey, my reward.
These are
Edible
good.
stuff."
Oh wow, that's big. That's a big cantaloupe.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I cantaloupe. You know what that means?
Oh,
We have a
what?
nice snack later, your mom says.
Yeah. I was gonna make a whole pun, but that's better.
Good. Be on your best behavior now. She just gives you like a wink.
Hey.
All right.
I want to take one last look around for a game maybe Louis would enjoy.
All right.
I'm also gonna have another look around to see if there's anything else that might be amusing to see.
Yeah. You gonna do a spell, Mallow, or you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Ah, 9 again? Well, the pains of being short.
Mm-hmm.
The blessings of being tall.
Yep. All right. As you guys wander, as you guys wander through the streets, you see more, baked goods and everything like that, and just various different festivals. You come up onto an area kind of by the river where you see a crowd gathered around a wall, Kiatrin. And they seem to be, spinning someone around.
Oh no, okay.
All right. And as you look over there, Boomy, you start looking around, and again, you're not really finding any games per se. But you do see what appears to be a giant eye looking at you for a quick second as a kid runs in front of you.
A giant eye looks at me?
Yeah.
It's
And
a
as you
beholder,
look-
kill it.
As you look at it closer, it appears to be maybe a candy or something. You can't tell.
Oh. I've seen sweets.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to get me fat?
No. I have a system. Low roll spot treats, high roll spot games.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. He'll motion over towards everyone else to have a look.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Go over.
Yeah. And as you go over, you guys kind of wait for the crowd to disperse. And as you get up there, you see a crudely drawn picture of a centaur with no tail.
Yeah.
Oh, this is offensive.
Not really. It's quite fun, actually.
You know what? I'll step up.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I'll
And you
have
step
you
up.
there,
the-
person.
Yeah, there's a female elf and just goes, "Oh, we have a contestant, I see."
Yes, I've come to humiliate myself.
Fair enough, I guess. If you would step here, she hands you basically a tail with a nail in it and a blindfold.
So, how do I play this game?
You're going to put the blindfold on, hold on to the tail, and then we're going to spin you and see if you can pin the tail on the centaur. No offense. None taken.
Does she have to say it to every centaur she sees?
Well, this is the first centaur I've seen all day, so.
Fair enough.
Well, blindfold me.
Yeah. You are blindfolded. All right.
Who's gonna... Do I spin myself or does someone spin me?
Yeah, as you say that, you feel a hand grab you and start to spin you. It's
Whoa.
the female elf. As you spin
Woo,
around
woo.
20 times.
I just pirouette on one foot.
Yeah. All right, now I need you to give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Bad at perception.
Mm-hmm.
19. Fuck.
Not bad, not bad. You stop spinning. You're like, okay, all right, I've got this. I know where it is. And you start walking into as the people see outside of it. You actually walk into the direction of the centaur. Now, as you get closer, I need you to give me a dex check with disadvantage, as you cannot see.
We're gonna pin the tail on Bavine. Dexterity. This
No, you're
straight
heading in the
dex?
right direction.
So this straight dex.
Mm-hmm. No, dex with disadvantage.
17.
17. And as you guys watch, you see Boomy hold up her hand for a quick second and then pin it. And as
Whoa.
you remove the blindfold, Boomy, you got it close. It's not perfect, but it's definitely close. And she's like, we have a winner.
Woo!
And you go over to claim your prize, and you actually get one of those eyeballs.
This looks like a giant eyeball on a stick.
Yeah.
I
Do you
bite
bite into it?
Yes.
It is hard as hell, but sugary as all get out. Think giant jawbreaker.
Ah, man!
Ooh. I'm kind of curious. I want to try this, honestly.
I just gnaw on it
Yeah.
with my big sharp teeth, like clink, clink, clink.
Yeah, fair enough. You go there. You want to do it? You want to do it, Kietrin?
Yeah, may as well. This will be amusing.
All right. They do this. They do the same thing to you. I need you to give me perception with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage. And that one. 22.
Easily. You, being the person you are, smell the wall, is all I can describe it as, really. And you start walking straight towards it. All right. Give me a dex check with still disadvantage, please.
Dex check with disadvantage.
I apologize for the coughing, by the way.
Oh, not that great. 10.
And as you go to it, you're like, I've got this. And you just stick it immediately. And as you remove the blindfold, you got him right in the hip.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, Bavine's Mallow right next to you, Bavine just scratches like, ouch.
Oh well, good try.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Better luck next time.
Thank you. He'll head back over to the group.
Aurora and Kuznath actually step up, unless Mallow, you want to try too.
Oh no! Oh no!
What are you all knowing about?
You'll see. You'll
Yeah.
see.
Mallow, do you want to do it or no?
Sure, why not?
Okay. All right, she's like, oh, we have a good crowd today, I see. And she does the same thing and just, blindfolds you, being careful of your horns and everything.
Yep, of course.
All right. Now, interesting thing about you, Mallow.
Yeah.
Your eyes are special, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
He can see in regular darkness no matter what.
That's true, but they're covered. Does that
Yeah.
count?
It is
He's
light out,
physically
so
He is physically blinded. That's different
Yeah.
than being in the dark.
okay, yeah, fair enough. I had to think about that.
Yeah.
Like if he closed his eyes,
Does
he
it-
can't see through his eyelids.
True, but he can see the back of him. Ooh.
Oh my god, you could never sleep properly.
That is a thought I never thought I'd make. Anyway, yeah, make a
can
perception
see
check
the
with
fabric.
disadvantage.
You can see the fabric.
So,
Count.
you said perception with advantage, or?
With disadvantage.
Okay. 17.
17. Sorry, almost said 18. Yeah, you start heading in the right direction. All right, give me a dexterity check with disadvantage because you can't see where you're technically putting your hand.
Yes.
And you're also a bit woozy.
9. Ooh.
And unlike Kid, as you go, you're like, I got it. Stab. You take off your blindfold,
Yeah, sure.
and as you do, you totally miss the canvas, and you're off by about a foot on the side, like off the
Oh.
button.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I did not do that. Well, oh well.
I'm sorry, and not everybody can do as well as your friend did originally.
Yeah, indeed. It's well, Mal's gonna go back to the party.
Yeah.
Like did the try.
All right. And then Aurora and Kuznath step up.
Go Kuznath!
Yeah. Kuznath is first, and she gets it. They don't need to roll a perception check,
I know.
because dragons have blind sight.
They're cheating.
I mean, technically, they can't see the picture, but they can know what the poster is.
True,
Yep.
they're gonna have disadvantage on the check, but they know exactly where the wall is.
Yes.
So they immediately start heading towards it. Oh,
Might be a little
Aurora-
dizzy.
Oh, Kuznath. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Kuznath, thinking she is hot stuff, just immediately charges it and just sticks it in the wall immediately. Mallory, you thought you did bad? Kuznath's about 5 feet off. Like, all the way at the other end and, like, in the front.
That's
He stabbed the face.
She remembered where the wrong wall was.
She went to the wrong end. Yeah, she went for the front. She's like, oh, dang it.
As Kuznath pouts and walks back over me, I'll hand her the one I was chewing on. Like, yeah, have some of mine.
Just give me a general strength check. I'm curious, Boomy.
Strength check.
Yeah, just for your teeth.
Oh,
Okay, you haven't got that far in it. All right.
If it was natural one, I would have loved to see just a chip tooth like fly out. Like,
I have enough money. I can afford a platinum tooth.
You really could. All right, Aurora's turn now. With much more grace, she walks up. And puts it in the same exact hole as fucking Kuznath.
oh my god, did they both fuck it up that bad?
They both rolled 5s.
Oh my, Keitrin just sitting there being like, oh, they're cheating.
Yeah,
They're
you
what?
see what Aurora did is she used her blind sense to sense the holes already in the wall where the nails went and picked the wrong hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
one of these holes. This one.
Yes. And as
Shit.
you all look on, it's just like, wow, this can't get any more worse. Bavine's just like, all right, I'm not about to be a stick in the mud. I'm doing this one.
Oh god.
Just pin it on your own butt. That counts, right?
Don't give him ideas.
That was an idea I had, but I don't. She's just like, no. All right.
That wouldn't be funnier.
Yep. All right. Bavine's gonna roll. He's got decent perception. Not bad. Bavine's going right to where he's supposed to with a 23. Now let's see how good his dex is.
Mm.
You should know this well. He's a centaur after all. He gets
You know, you would think that would give him advantage, but it doesn't because he can't see.
cursed.
He's got the general idea, noting, where the centaur was. And as he sticks it, you guys see he sticks it a little bit too high.
I hit the hip as well.
No, right over the rump.
Oh! Ah!
Mm-hmm. As he takes his blindfold off, he's like, all right, I call bull on that. And he's just like a little bit, just like pouty. He's like,
Don't be so disappointed. I say, well, showing my pride with Kuznath.
yeah, which I'm going to give Kuznath a strength check real quick.
Just crunches right through it.
Oh, yeah, no, she does, actually. She just takes it and just bites half of it in half.
Because at your half, I get the rest.
She's just munching it in her molars. The elf kind of looks like, shit, that's a strong, person.
She's in goblin form, so I look at the elf and just flash out my own teeth.
Mhm.
The big old sharp teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, but Bavine comes up with, that is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no kidding.
But now what? We just go hang out and find some fun stuff to do until 8?
Possibly.
I mean,
We
that's
need
up
to
to
get
you.
back
there's
early
any,
so we can
like-
get
I will say, that's
changed
up to you
into our
guys. There are
clothes.
more games if you want, more confectionaries, or we can skip ahead, depending on what you want to do.
I want to have a look at some more confectionaries. Keitrin's curious if we can find something strawberry flavored.
Okay.
Hey, Kitrin, do me a favor.
Yeah, what's up?
Let me climb up on your shoulders.
Why?
I want to look around, and I'm shorter than everyone, so it's hard to look. And you're tall.
Alright.
Nope.
I don't even let you
Pick you
climb
up.
up. I just pick you up by your ear and then put you on my shoulder.
Ah! I want my ears! I was gonna say, throw me up in the sky. Dude, that could
Oh.
work.
Oh.
Throw me as high as you can.
He looks around to see if there are any guards that are like looking like. Hope
I
this
mean,
doesn't
there are
get me
guards, but I mean, it's kind of just it's just a chill atmosphere. Is there anything you would like to do, Mallow, as well?
I don't know what to do. I'm pretty satisfied with
No, all right.
my cantaloupe.
You did get that. That was impressive. You're the ones that actually technically won.
Yeah.
You got a
Luffy's
camera.
mother, Sinife actually, motions her hand over and she's like, "Would you like me to cut that for you?"
Sure, why not? Yeah.
She pulls out a small dagger and starts to, cut it for, I'm assuming you would like to share with the party or no?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know who would want some cantaloupe, but
So
yeah.
I mean, dragons will, Bavine will, so.
I'll have a slice.
I love a slice.
You'll munch on some nice cantaloupe, and then you go for a bit of a walk before you start to, toss Boomy, I guess.
Yeah, I'll yeet them in the air as they have requested.
Okay.
Throw me as hard as you can.
Okay.
Or catch me.
Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna throw them as hard as I can. I'm gonna go like half strength, so
All right.
they get
I'm
a
gonna
good
say
sight. But
it's easy
you know,
enough because they're helping you and things like that. So you go up in the air,
Yeah.
which I'm going to count this as a help action for your perception check, Boomy.
Advantage on my perception.
Yep.
I bet some people looking up going, whoa!
Yeah, kind of.
20.
All right. As you look around, with your falling grace, you look around and you see a couple different games. You see one that appears to be kind of like an archery thing. You also see one with a really big hammer and the, aforementioned totem pole that seems to be launching a metal thing in the air. Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
can you look for a strawberry thing as well?
You do see, various different confectionaries as well.
Sweet.
I'm assuming they would have talked to you about the strawberry thing if you wanted to do that. I mean, you could.
I'm just not. I wouldn't say strawberry in particular, but I'd just say like, hey, look for something that looks fruity and sweet.
I guess I'll keep. Do I see any sort of like parfaits?
You see what appears to be round red orbs.
I just sort of like jumped up there and sort of just slowly spinning midair while looking at stuff before falling back down.
Like one of those tune things that just stay in the air for a moment to look around before falling.
Yeah, basically.
Nah.
All right. What would you like to go do? I'm assuming you tell them about that.
Oh, I saw some kind of big old hammer totem pole thing where people hitting, I think, the hammer and launch it in the sky. I saw some archery thing I want to check over there, and I saw some red fruit-looking orbs in that direction.
Ooh, archery? Yeah, okay. I'm into that. Sure, let's check these out. Come
To
on.
the archery booth.
All right. As you go by, you're going to go past the red orbs first, if you'd like.
Yeah, what are they? I'm curious.
Basically, you see a little old lady who seems to be dipping in a cauldron an apple as she pulls it out on a stick and just slowly turns it and turns it, tips it back in again, slowly turns it. It appears to be
Oh, I
a
love
female gnome. Very old, like, we're talking like granny gnome, like she's been around for like a couple hundred years, and she just slowly does that, and every now and then she just puts one of those apples with candy, you're guessing, on like a post that, every now and then a kid walks up and buys one,
What's it smell like?
with your nose, sugar and fruit.
I'm into it. Yeah, alright, I'll walk on over. Just to sort of grab one on my way over to the archery or whatever one we find first.
Oh, hello, dearie.
Hello there. Could I grab one of these? They smell delicious.
Yes, you would like a candy apple?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, one
How
silver,
much?
please.
1 silver.
I have
I'm
change.
gonna roll. Don't worry about the change. I'm gonna roll to see if he accidentally grabs a platinum instead.
That's up
Are
to
you
you,
okay
man.
with
You
that?
don't have to roll for
I
it.
I like the idea that he's just not really paying attention. He's just grabbing whatever looks shiny and silverish. I'm gonna see if he just
Motherfucking
actually
loaded
gets it.
people.
Look, he doesn't,
Fair enough. If you want to roll, go ahead.
Nope, he gives her a platinum.
She just like, oh,
There you
thank you, Daddy, for this. And her eyes light up, and she starts to shout after you. I'm assuming you guys are walking at this point.
Yeah, I'm walking away. I'm like, it's okay.
She's like, oh, okay. You probably made that lady's day. You basically paid like 100 times what the fucking thing was worth.
I know, that's fucking hilarious. I love it. All right, let's check out these things. I'm just gonna munch on this apple now.
Yeah. It's a you bite through it. And it's hard to get through it first, but you get that sweet crunch at the end of just like a candied apple.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's good. I have to go back and get another one later.
Yes. All right, so you guys are going to the archery one first?
Yeah.
All right. As you go to the archery, you see what appears to be a couple of the city guards who appear to be like, you know, showing like young kids how to shoot bows and things like that. A couple of, you know, there's also a section for the adults that are like playing for prizes and stuff like that. And it's like, step up, step up, step up. You know, 10 gold for anybody who hits a bullseye. You know,
Really
which to
heavy.
various people,
Mild
10 gold is a lot.
Yeah. Alright.
Boomy, have you ever tried bows?
As
Personally,
Boomy AOL noises.
Yeah.
Dial up.
I'll try.
That's your teeth on the fucking gobstopper.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can shoot bows. What, you think I can't shoot a bow? I just can't, you know, shoot it as well as a gun.
Yeah, that's
Are these
exact.
crossbows or regular bows?
Regular bows.
Okay, I'll go up and say how much.
It's free.
I will just grab a bow off the counter and just knock an arrow and shoot at the target.
Well, you're gonna have to wait your turn a little bit, all right?
Yeah.
There are people.
I
ahead
gotta
of you,
wait,
but
but
eventually,
I'll wait.
yeah, eventually you get up. Anybody else like to do it? There's multiple stations you all can try.
Yeah, right.
All right, Kitchen. Mallow?
Kitchen has not wielded a bow in years.
Nah. He's just gonna watch.
All right. Cinefe shares some more cantaloupe with you as the dragons are also going to stop. But I mean, he's like, sure, I can't embarrass myself any more than I already did. And he walks up to him.
Oh boy.
All right. So, I do believe Kietran short bows you are not trained in, are you?
I think I'm trained in any type of bow because it's a martial weapon, right? Hold on, let me check. Bow.
No,
Isn't a
you are
short bow
not
a
trained in
simple-
martial weapons.
I thought a
Bows.
short bow was a simple weapon.
That's what I'm double checking.
My character says.
Have to remember.
Short bow.
It's a simple range
Hey,
weapon, so
get-
you are trained in that.
Yeah, I am trained with a short bow.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I am also
Boomy, I know
trained
you
with a
are.
short bow.
Boomy, I know you are.
It's not considered a monk weapon, however, so I don't get the extra damage.
No, I mean, this is not damage. This is just for firing it.
I know.
All right. Boomy, you definitely are, because you've got everything as a fighter. Bavine doesn't get bonus weapons, but I don't think a cleric... I mean, technically, simple weapon, yeah. So, he's got... Okay. Alright, so I need everybody to roll me a, basically, what would it be? Let's just call it a acrobatics check. Wait, no. Are you... Okay, who's trained in acrobatics?
I
Me.
am. Why are we doing acrobatics?
Because it's already set up, basically, with your proficiency and your dex at that point, so you can just roll that to hit. Plus, Boomy would get a +2 because of her archery feat.
I have expertise in acrobatics.
I just set up the advanced die roller to just roll 1d20
Okay, fine.
plus
Just
15.
you guys know how to do it, so just do a d20 plus your dex plus your proficiency. I'm going to
Okay.
do that as well for Bavine.
1d20 plus my dex plus my proficiency, so...
Yeah, you are that high, aren't you, Boomy?
Yeah. How many shots do I get? Just one?
It's just one for the adults. All right.
Damn, Kirchen did better than me.
Yeah. As
congrats.
all three of you fire at once, Bavine, not being a ranged person, he hits the target, but it's like down low, and he's like, ah. Boomy, you see it sailing, and as it hits, Keitron's also hits. Keitron definitely hit the bullseye. And as the guards go to look at yours, you're just off to the side by like barely an inch. You are so close.
I go around and get back in line again.
I mean, the DC will be harder. I will say that.
I'm just happy I did it.
Yeah.
I low-key want to try and split Boomy's arrow. Not gonna lie. I won't. I'm gonna set it down. I don't want to show off that much, but I want to.
All right. Boomy, you doing it again?
Yep.
All right. They're gonna move the target because you have tried before at the one distance.
I take a deep breath. And fire.
Mm-hmm. And since they moved the target back further, you're used to a gun that goes in a flatter trajectory. You're not used to a bow and arrow that goes in an arching trajectory. So you fire it straight on and you think, this is gonna be perfect. I put enough power behind it. And then it starts to dip and hits the bottom of the target.
At a 17, really?
You need a 20 to hit the bullseye. Originally, plus, you know, they made it harder for you. You still hit the target. I mean, you'd hit an armor class. And that's at a fucking 2, so...
Yeah, no, it's very difficult for you to miss.
I may not hit perfectly, but I always hit.
Yeah. So...
I hit consistency.
They're like, oh, we're sorry.
I kind of want to try that longer distance. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna ask. Can I try and hit that one?
Let these other 3 people. They let the other 3 people, and then yeah, I guess so if you want. Mallow, do you want to try still or no?
I know, give it a try.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking because you know they keep going into it, so I thought I'd ask.
It's games. I love the games.
I like watching.
I get back in line again. I'm
Okay,
annoyed.
fair enough, Mal. You actually get a strawberry this time, as Cinefe has went off and actually, you know, found some strawberries.
I am good at shooting. I swear.
We understand. They're kind of shooting out like, we understand, but not everybody can hit the bullseye. You are hitting the target, which is better than most people.
I would get my personal ranged weapon and bring it back here if I could.
Please do not, or we'll have to arrest you. This is a festival after all. These you know. They're kind of giving you the riot act of like, we understand that you're missing, that you're angry, but please, you know, please move in line. There are other people that would like to do, you know, just that whole riot act.
I start mumbling and undercommon under my breath and go back in line.
Yeah. They do tell you, Keitron, that you've already won the 10 gold, so this is just for pride.
Yeah.
All right.
This is for pride. I was gonna state like this isn't for money. I just want to see if I can hit it.
All right. They move the target. Roll to hit.
I haven't really fired the ball very often, so this will be interesting. Oh, damn it! That was on a natural 20.
And just like Boomy, you hit right below it.
Okay.
Still hit a target, but nah.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll hand the bow off.
Yeah.
And go join the party. I smell strawberries, and I'm almost immediately interested.
Yeah.
I will try one last time. Did he move it back
is,
again?
you can still hit this technically. Give me a persuasion check to see if they'll allow you to do it. As
Well,
you're
I
kind
did
of
it
arguing
twice.
your point.
No, I didn't argue. I just went back in line and waited.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Because this is technically for money, and they can't just give it away to people.
Fucking hell, movie. I don't know how
I
you do it. Maybe the guard is just having an off day, or it's just like bleeding hard.
They're pitying them.
They just
It's
go.
like, I believe I can do
I
it.
don't know what I do. I flutter my eyes. Like, can I try one last time, please?
The guard just looks at you and just. We're moving it very far, and the prize is non-negotiable now. So no prize if you hit it. All right. You've had 3 chances, which is more than other people get.
You can at least get her pride.
Hey, look, you roll above a 5.
I'm rolling low.
I know,
on
and
this.
unfortunately, that's still not enough.
So I need to get close to the target, like not bullseye. But at
No,
least
you
close.
still hit the target, but it's not at the bottom anymore. It's like that blue ring, before, like, in the outside kind of deal. It's just like, you are very skilled at hitting it, but unfortunately, I mean,
The bow isn't my normal forte.
I walk up to Boomy and I give him a pat on the back and I'm like, come on.
Fine, carry me.
No. If you want me to, I'll throw you in the air again.
Fine, do that. That was fun.
Okay. I'll throw him in the air again.
Watching him.
okay,
God,
all right,
watch
you
him
just
grab
throw her
me
in
by
the air
arm.
for no apparent reason.
I'll go high. I'll
do a
higher this
backflip.
time. See how high I can get them.
All right, is there any other games you guys would like to play, or?
I'm curious about that hammer one.
And I think after that, we should probably get ready for the party.
Yeah,
Mallow,
I
is that
think
up
so
to you? Do you
too.
want to do the hammer one
Mallows.
too?
Sure, why not?
Alright. As you guys head over to the other section where a large muscular man, like I always do, in just like a bear skin bottom kind of deal that goes around his waist, it's just like, come one, come all, and test your feat of strength on the totem of the bear.
Punch
And you
it,
just see that
Keitron.
the totem is actually carved with various different bears. Like, there's a little baby bear at the bottom, and then a great big grizzly at the top, with a bell in its mouth.
Okay.
Go punch it, Keitron. No
I
hammer.
don't think I'm allowed to do that. I'll
Oh.
sort of walk on up.
You look like a strong lad.
I like to think so.
All right, give it a shot.
Alright.
Don't break it.
No promises.
Christ, he
I hope
strength
not.
check.
I hope I don't break it. Yeah, right. Strength or athletics?
No, this is
Strength?
just pure strength. This is just pure strength. I'm holding my head in my hands.
Get the bell.
So Mallow,
Yeah?
as those words leave your mouth,
Don't break it.
don't break it, you see Keitron just take the hammer, heft it in one hand, throw it to the other hand, and just with one hand, whoa, bam, just slam it into the ground, and the metal ball just goes flying up and just kunk. It doesn't even give a ding because Keitron hit it so hard it actually dented the bell.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
And the guy just goes, "Huh!"
Oh shit.
And he just walks
Sorry.
over. Sir, why did you have to? Did you really have to?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's okay. I'll get away. I'll get him in there. Oh boy. Actually,
I'll hand him like 10 gold. Like here.
yeah. Bavin's
what
actually.
the
Actually, if
hell?
you bring that down, I can fix it.
No, yeah,
So,
that's right.
Bavine-
friend.
Yeah, Bavine takes a few minutes and he mends the thing for you.
Oh my god. It just felt so like, yeah. Oh.
Oh. The
Oops.
ball was impacted into the bell.
Yeah, they close it down for like about 5 minutes while they repair it. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
And then he's like, "All right, we're back open. Anybody else? Anybody else?"
Yeah.
Did he win a prize for doing that?
Oh, yes, actually, and he
Teddy bear.
gives you, Keitron,
Yeah.
for you because you did that. He gives you a little chocolate bear.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna start nibbling that.
It's got nougat in the center, so it's like it's got all that just good stuff.
Ooh, he like bites into it. It's like, oh my god, oh yes, please, thank you.
Just for fun, I will convince my mom to attempt it.
Roll a persuasion. She's just having fun watching like Mallow.
Come on, you gotta try one of the games.
I tried a few. But...
Mallow, if I do this, will you do it?
Yes, I'll do it.
Alright. Your mom's gonna walk up. You convinced her. Alright. She takes the hammer. It is huge in her hands.
Can I roll for her with her strength?
It's only a +1.
Wow, she has a +1 in strength?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
She's above average. She's carried plates and shit, so. I'll say yeah, go ahead, roll a d20 +1.
All that strength comes from
7.
boots.
Yeah. She hits it, and you guys just see that she doesn't have a good grip on the mallet, and as she hits it, it kind of bounces back a little bit as she kind of gets thrown for a little bit, and it goes up about, I would say, about 30%. He's just, oh, very good try, stronger than I thought, very good. And he hands her like a little like candy wrapped in like paper. It appears to be a piece of taffy.
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
Saltwater taffy, made from the Osmit Sea.
Yeah.
All right.
Go! Go, Mallow!
All right, I'll give it a try.
Natural 20. Dent the bell as well. Come on.
All right.
Go ahead.
Worse.
Yeah, and as you swing it again, you're not really a strength guy. You kind of just, and you think you hit it good. It only goes about 25%. He's just, oh, I'm so sorry. Here you go. And he hands you another candy as well. It's also saltwater taffy.
Oh. Oh well.
Chocolate bears are for winners.
I just clap and laugh along with everyone. Like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
Then we probably hang out in a little bit, but we'll give ourselves like 2 hours to get ready for the party.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm assuming that's all you guys want to do with the games and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, and I did mention we kind of skipped it after I mentioned it at the beginning of the session. There was stuff Boomy did go and do over the time skip.
Yeah, we said we'd go over that later.
Yeah, we said we'd talk about it.
We forgot to. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. I guess getting ready to go to the party now.
Yep. We're going to take a quick break there, all right? As you
Awesome.
guys get prepared for the party, and when we come back, we will start.
I will say, should I tell you what I did with a quick thing? Because
Write it down, all right, for me, because I have to go pee really, really bad right now.
Okay.
In that case, I'm gonna be right back as well.
Yeah, right. No, I'll be here.
That was fun.
Yeah. Indeed it is. Yeah, I won one. Ketrin won one. Yeah, I guess you kind of won one.
Bah. Yeah, I did win. I won one. I won the pin, the tail, and the centaur.
Yeah. I actually forgot about that one.
How dare you? That was my greatest victory.
Yay.
What was your greatest victory?
Pin this tail and the centaur.
Yeah, I had a couple games where it's just like, all right, these are actually really hard games potentially, but you know.
Indeed.
Yeah, the kobold one was the hardest one.
I mean, greasy kobold and
You
I was
fight
thinking-
the kobold. You must become the kobold. Slather myself in grease.
it'd be tempting to cheat on that, but I don't want to. Imagine if I just cast a spell and it's like, oh, whoops.
It would have been hilarious if it was Mickey. in that hole.
No.
She never want to be covered in grease.
You don't know her.
Maybe. We don't know.
You don't know her.
I hope you guys enjoyed the games.
Yep.
It was quite the experience, that's for sure. Lee looking at memes for the meantime.
Oh,
Yeah,
memes?
just waiting on Keatron.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
I'm killing Boomy with Star Wars memes.
Oh, I see that.
apologize.
Yeah, I would love to watch it, but I can't because of, streaming and stuff. So.
Yeah, you can watch it after.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like
It's great. It's great. It's great.
good to know.
I'm having fun. I was having fun with those games.
It's been a while since we did this, and I feel like I don't know. Hopefully, we can keep having it consistent. Since as of late, it's been very difficult to just.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm back.
COVID kind of threw a wrench into it last week. So.
Yeah.
As I was telling them earlier, Mallow, literally, there was the second time I got sick right after D&D with COVID.
No. Oof, that
That happened 2 years ago as well.
Yeah. Well,
Oof.
I'm glad you're feeling
When COVID's
better.
back.
Mhm. All right, so everybody's back, yeah?
Think
Mhm.
so?
Yeah.
All right. As you guys kind of party throughout the day and, try various other different games and different, vendors of food, you guys find, various different confectionery stuff. You find some things like Knoll Claws, dragon wings, various fruits, strawberries, chocolates, all different kinds of things. You kind of fill up a little bit. The dragons are just having a great old time, too. But eventually you guys make your way back to the Laughing Lamia to prepare for the evening's attire. So, for this, I'd like everybody to introduce how they look
Oh.
as you come
I wish I
out.
finished my
And we're
drawing.
going to start easily with Keatron because he's
Damn it.
first in the thing. So,
Yep. As Keatron walks out, he's wearing a very, very nice, I'd like to say dark accented sort of vest that doesn't close all the way around the front, showing off a bit of his chest, but it's got enough coverage that covers most of his pecs, leaving most of his stomach and abs exposed. With a similar to how he normally wears the sash, only instead of around over his shoulder, it's around his waist. And his pants are rather baggy that hang down. Again, darker colors, but instead of a brown, it's a nice dark-ish, like a maroon, with a slightly darker blacks to accent a slight pattern near the base where the feet are. That's all he's got.
mm-hmm. All right. Aurora comes down as well, and she's in a very nice silver dress that, while she's a decent color silver, this is more of a dark silver, but as it goes down to the bottom, almost like a different gradient with different pinpoints of glitter or stars almost. You can see that it goes to almost like a white at the bottom.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Her hair is,
accent.
she doesn't really have hair because she's in Loxodon form, but you see that she actually has the jewelry that you have bought her before, along with a couple earrings that are pierced into her ear.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Get
They're
them
pretty
just
big
recently?
silver
Or is that
bands.
just- Okay. Very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next is Boomy, aka Luffy.
I wanted to commission all of this, but I could never get it done. Okay, so she comes down wearing a beautiful dark purple dress, almost amethyst in color, with accents of dark gray. I'm horrible at describing clothes.
A
It
general
is-
idea if you can.
I would describe it as a dress. It doesn't restrict her movement at all, but it is flowing along, but it doesn't like touch the floor. It just ends like above her shins. And it's like I said, like amethyst purple with dark gray insignias, and embroidered along the back, like in the back, and a large insignia is the insignia of a large eye staring out. And the same motif is carried on along the sleeves and the chest.
Mm-hmm.
The gods are watching you.
And as she comes... Okay,
She's
sorry.
wearing, and to top it all off, she's wearing like, you know, those really long like boots that go up just below the knees that are laced up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wearing those.
Nice.
And we'll say she does have two knives, a knife stashed in each boot, just for her saying what equipment she has on her. Otherwise, her
Roll
weapons
me a
and stuff
stealth check,
in
please,
her.
for that one.
What?
Roll me a stealth to see how well you hide him, just in case I have, stuff happens.
In case you have to.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see how well you hit him.
27.
Okay, really good, really good. All right, yeah.
They look like they're part of the boot.
You know how to hide knives. You're fine. All right. I just need to know.
Yep, and other than that, like long, gray silky gloves that go up to the hand, but have the fingers all exposed, except for like one ring around each index finger.
Okay. All right.
And her hair is done up in a intricate braid down her back.
Mm-hmm.
And just some light makeup, purple lipstick, some eyeliner, a little perfume,
Yeah. All right. And as you come down, your mother follows behind. She's in a more simpler dress, but same accents as you, but not really patterns or anything. More just, again, like those glimmering, like glitter almost. You know what I mean? The best way I can describe it, of like, starlights here and there. The one thing she does have, though, to accent it is she has her hair down and just flowing, down her back. But she does have a little tiny hat that's like a little tiny top hat that sits on her left ear, but a veil comes down with that same amethyst-like diamonds and jewels, but that may be fake or whatever, that come down of like black lace across her eye.
Ah, she's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Kuznath.
Oh, what's Kuznath by, I'm afraid.
Oh my god. You remember Beauty and the Beast, kind of, Belle's dress, how big hoop skirt, all the frills, all the lace and everything?
Yeah.
Just
Times
before
that by
Kuznak
10.
comes down.
Times that by 10.
Just before
my.
Kuznak comes down, Petrin leans in like, so did you help Kuznak with that dress?
No, she went with you, remember?
I was talking to Aurora.
Yeah, that's fine. Aurora just goes, no, they wanted to buy their own. I believe they were with you when they did.
What
Well, I
color
mean,
is-
like,
what
putting
color is
it on, because if I'm not mistaken, they went a little overboard.
Oh, yes, obviously.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
color is it?
You'll
It
find
is.
out.
It is. I'm trying to think what clashes with bronze.
Well, she's also like disguised as a. Well, she had kind of a bronzier skin color. I guess you'd
Yeah,
say.
so I'm honest to God. Let's
Green.
just say it's like bright light blue.
So sky blue.
Sky blue with just white lace, all the trappings and everything. It's just the hoop skirt's bigger than she is tall kind of deal. It's just like she went overboard.
She could hide an entire arsenal under that. That could be like chain. It could be like chainmail and like swords in it for all we know.
Yeah. To say she went overboard is an understatement.
Woo, that's a big one.
I know, right? I love it.
That's my girl.
She's all
pat
smiles.
her head.
Yeah, and
I
her
was
hair is
there
also
when
done in a
she
nice
got that.
braid too.
And I didn't realize it was that big.
You're
Alright.
gonna push all the other women out of your way with that.
Right. I have the
I
technical
don't
advantage.
notice that. Oh
That's
no.
no advantage. You're bigger than them. You're higher in the food chain.
No.
As we
God.
go away from this travesty, Mallow, would you like to describe what you're wearing?
Okay, let's see how to describe myself. Well,
A wedding dress?
Out.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. All right. So he's wearing. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So what he's wearing is definitely robes. It's very similar to his past. I don't know, his past uniform,
Mm-hmm.
except they're a lot more longer, and triangle patterns in it, a lot more 3D looking, from what I recall. And
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You got pyramids. Oh my.
yeah, he has pyramids. It's more triangularly than usual.
Holographic Mallow.
Yep. And
What is
has
this black
boots.
magic?
His boots look a lot more refined as well, and I mean, more triangular and sharp. And I guess you could say it's a necktie, except a lot more pointy.
Wait,
And
you're not
his-
wearing the boots of flying?
He's wearing the boots of flying. He just refined them a bit.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, you can color your magic items. Am I right?
I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah,
Think of
sure. And
could have minor illusioned them.
that. Yeah.
Either
nah,
way.
it must be spiffing. And of course,
Look at the little boy.
there's a tall, pointy, wizard-like hat. Why not?
Yes. Are you carrying your staff as well?
Sure, why not? Let's
Alright.
show up.
Fair enough. And as you come down Mallow with your finery, your robes flowing behind you like a true warlock that you are, you guys hear the clank of metal as Bavine comes in, having decorated his armor in fine gold filigree along the
Oh,
sides,
wow.
and it's been polished to a T.
Oh God, it's so bright.
Mm-hmm. You also see that his mace has been, shined and polished as well.
You think they're gonna let you bring that mace in with you?
I mean, it is kind of ceremonial, yes. I'm not bringing my shield, but
I wonder if they'll let me bring my sword at my hip. Probably not. It probably wouldn't look good with the outfit either.
I mean, you probably could if it was ceremonial, but
It's not.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean-
besides, I'm carrying weapons on me already.
Are you able to
Hmm.
etch things onto something that's really magical?
I mean, if you
'Cause I
wanted
have-
to, I would say you could have found somebody in the times to do it. Why? What do you want to do?
I might try and get the scimitar of speed to be etched to look like there's flowing sands going all the way down the blade.
All right, I'm not
like
gonna
that.
say no to it. All right, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, honestly, the scimitar would look good with your outfit anyway. You always claim it's ceremonial.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Yeah, you
it
also
has
gotta figure-
sands.
you also got to figure like paladins are gonna show up in full armor with swords.
Yeah,
Lords
like,
are gonna show up with swords. I mean, this is medieval times, so
Hey, actually, I'm wondering, could I hide the bag of holding on me? Probably not.
I mean, it's a little travel stain, but I don't see why not if you really want.
I might just to be safe.
Do you have a bag of holding? I thought I was.
I have the bag of holding, so everything I put into it would be chilly when it comes out.
Oh, okay.
Cold hard cash, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
The bag of
we'll-
holding is not as big as a bag of holding, though. Just so you know.
True.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I think
If
we'll
you
be
want to
fine
do
without
that,
my
let me know now. Okay.
I'm gonna. Like, do you think we should actually bring all of us bring actual weapons with us just in case?
I'm bringing
We'll
my
go to-
sword and I'm bringing my staff. That's about it. I don't care.
Yeah, I have a staff too.
I have some knives on me. We should be fine.
All right.
All right. And sorry, go
There's
ahead.
gonna be paladins there, of course. We'll be fine.
You were saying something, Mel?
No, I don't worry. Go on.
Okay. And as you guys eventually wait for about 5 minutes or so, a carriage does pull up for you. It's crewed by two, black-looking horses that are just like, think like pure thoroughbred, like just most gorgeous horses. The carriage is well done, but is simplistic in its design. Different reds, blacks, and things like that. Accent, in the light.
Who's driving it?
It appears to be a what'd you call it? A halfling man. He's gussied up a little bit.
Kitchen gonna fit in there? I'm not kitchen. Is Bavine's gonna get fit in there?
I'm going to walk on the side and keep up. He kind of looks at his shoes. I can keep up just fine.
Okay. I will help my mother in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not your mother that you need to help. It's Kuznath. Y'all kind of, push and groan a little bit, trying to figure out how the fuck you're gonna sit in there with it. But it eventually does work.
I use it as a blanket. I use the dress as a blanket. Like,
Yeah,
yes.
basically.
Hold on.
And
I
as
bet
you
we
guys,
could use you as a pillow for this with this dress on.
and as you guys take about another 20 or so minutes for the ride up, is there anything else you'd like to do or say before you hit the party? Bless you.
Thank you.
Zoom tight.
Thank you. I would like to make sure that as we're approaching and such, I just want to sort of give Aurora a hug and be like, I'm so proud of you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She just politely nods.
We are gonna have a great time.
All right. And eventually you guys make your way to the Cloudtop District and to the castle of Amon. And as you're driving through, one of the big things you notice is they actually have to go around what appears to be a giant crater in the ground that has been sealed off. And as you look down below, you see it kind of glowing red a little bit.
I will lean out the window. Hey, Mr. Driver, what's the hole?
That is where Thordak originally made his den. That
Why
is
is it
Thordak's
glowing?
crater.
Question. Noting that it is Thordak's crater, does that ring any memories that from when I had the gem in my forehead?
I mean, you know that name.
Oh, I know that, but when he was in my head, when he was changing me, was there any flashback or memory that made due to connections or nah?
I mean, what are you trying to glean from it? If it's just what?
I mostly want to know just if Keatron can get a sense of how old it is, I guess. Does the red glow more so just does it seem more active than it should be?
Okay, you've never seen it before, so you wouldn't know
I
necessarily.
know, that's why I was asking for memories or flashbacks. Does that trigger anything or no?
Roll me a history with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I thought that could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal. I will roll it again.
Yep.
14.
I mean, you recognize the name Thordak, easy enough.
Mm.
I mean, you all do. You all fought, that, and you remember when Keatron changed and all that kind of stuff. And as you think about it, you don't really know anything else other than the name.
Okay. Kind of feels a little uncomfortable remembering what he did, and then just sort of sits back and like, okay.
And then eventually you guys arrive at Amon Castle. It is a very regal-looking building. Definitely made for, sorry, definitely a fortress first and foremost, but it's also very elegant in its design. The white stonework, appears to have been recently, like in the last couple years, done up. As one would say, like it's not like hundreds of years old. To put
It's
it
newly
mildly.
refurbished.
Yeah.
Mm.
And as you enter,
Ooh.
you hear, nice music coming from the keep. As you are all escorted up the stairs and into the main foyer. They do ask you,
I try to
Pietron-
walk.
Hmm?
I try to walk as nobly as possible, straight.
I mean, yeah. Pietron,
Hmm.
they do say you can have a weapon, but just one. So
Okay.
you need to choose if it's your staff or your scimitar.
I think I'll stick with my. Whatever. I'll stick with my staff.
All right.
Tried and truthful.
Fair
Champ.
enough. They're going to take your scimitar and basically like have a coat check kind of deal for weapons.
If I knew I was actually allowed to bring a weapon, I would have.
I mean, we allow ceremonial weapons because the paladins like to have them, some knights as well, but we usually keep it to one per person.
Yeah, I don't have any ceremonial weapons.
Yes. Fair enough. Still, they're going to search everybody, so...
Okay.
Even with a natural 20, they don't find anything on you, Luafe.
They find one of the. They find the hilt of the dagger and are like, oh, this is very pretty. And just
Right, and I
leave
think
it.
Luafe is the only one that hit a weapon, right?
Pat me down like, hey, watch the goods.
Luafe was the only one that hit a weapon, right?
I don't know about
Yeah.
if my mom. I don't know if my mom hit a knife on her, but
Yeah.
I know she carried a knife on her.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Yep, no, they guys let you in, and as you enter, you see, standing before you, a great ballroom. The chandeliers are of various different twisting and turning patterns. The light emanating from it, gives a soft, warm glow to the whole room, which is also accented by deep white stone all around you. The ballroom floor is made of marble with various different patterns that seem to, almost move as the dancers move around. You see various different lords and ladies there. If anybody would like to give me a perception check to maybe pick out some names you might recognize.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Alright.
Oh wow. Okay. A 3. So 11 total.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Well, of course.
I'm just overwhelmed.
Yeah. All right.
What's a new sense?
Yes. All right, Keitron. He's very easy to pick out because he's as tall as you.
Oh, beautiful.
You see Ungarf Snowstrider, the Mammoth Loxodon, sitting there at a table with various different peoples around as he just talks and seems to be drinking and eating. He seems to be in a very refined vest that apparently that has like animal furs like going out this and that, giving him kind of a wild edge, but a refined wild.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Luafe,
Yes.
you spot him very easily. You see at the far end, you see Lord Thunderbrand standing there with various other dwarf lords that you do not know necessarily off the
A
top
good
of
old
your head. Sorry, what?
A good friend.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be chatting and drinking, as dwarves do. Mallow,
Yeah?
interesting point. You see an interesting looking man. He's got kind of a big build. He's definitely fat and definitely seems to be, have an air of authority about him. But it's the mustache that gives him away. It's twirled up, almost like it's been greased, and it's very pencil-like. You see Reginald, the man you met in Stillbend.
Ah. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's one of the goat riders, right?
No. No. He's the guy that was talking with Thymor.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And as you
Okay.
enter, a herald goes with you. Who am I addressing? To the room.
I am Louife Materia Gallinodel. This is my mother, Sinife Gallinodel. What do you guys want to go by?
Ethan.
Malamarsh is my name. Guess use that.
Oh, and this is Kusnaf and Aurora, and this big old friend here,
Bavine.
he's
Oh,
a
no.
paladin.
Hmm.
No, wait, he's a cleric. I didn't say paladin. I meant cleric.
He's our pal. I did.
I know that's just you, Fen. But
I'm
it's just like,
bad.
goddamn, how
You
many
mentioned
sessions have we
paladins so
played
many
to know that
times.
he is a cleric? How many times has
You
he healed
mentioned-
your ass?
You've mentioned paladin just a lot today.
I know, because again, everyone's like, oh, can we carry weapons? Like, the mages are going to be having weapons, the paladins are going to be having weapons, knights are going to be it's like, it's medieval times. I mean, it's not, taboo. You know, more than one, then it's like, maybe you're coming for war, you know what I mean?
You guys come in. My dress is made of swords.
This is not Game of Thrones.
You can't confiscate my weapons. They are my clothes.
Mm-hmm. As you do that, the herald pipes up his voice and says your names out loud to the crowd. And everybody looks up and acknowledges you. You see a couple faces. Ungarf definitely, nods to you, Kiatrinolo, you, and continues to drink.
No, we getting announced because we're the guests of honor, or
You guys are guests as well. So everybody gets it.
Nice.
As the music
Okay.
changes. All right, you guys have the lay of the land. What would you like to do here?
So,
I'm gonna mingle.
Mm-hmm.
does anyone mention who they saw? I mentioned I saw Lord Thunderbrand over there.
Yeah, I'll explain the person I see. The big mustache-wearing individual.
Did
I
I
think-
meet him? I don't remember.
You all met him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
'Cause you
guy
charged
who
the
was
table.
who was talking to my dad? My dadder?
Your dather.
I just like the dadder.
Dadder. That sounds.
I almost feel like we should avoid him or accost him. What do you think?
I mean, if you want to know about what happened to quote unquote Thymor, best to ask him.
Maybe it would be a good idea. Excuse me. I'll go mingle. And Louife would just move through the crowd like crowd of someone who used to carry plate through a crowd.
Yep. Bavine's gonna take your mother to go dancing, actually.
Excuse me, what?
You heard me.
I'm gonna peek.
You immediately leave, focused on your objective, and Bone's like, my chance.
My chance.
But
Okay.
he's married.
He's
Don't worry.
married.
You can
Don't
still
worry.
dance with people and, as a friends.
I was expecting
Yeah.
Kiatrin to do it.
Okay.
Nah.
But platonic dancing is a thing. Don't worry.
Plus the size difference is gonna be weird.
I'll take Aurora to go dancing.
Okay.
She wants to.
And Kusnak will take Mallow.
Okay.
That's up to Mallow if he wants to.
By force.
No.
Oh.
Like, you may control Kuznav in action, but
Not in
Not-
RP.
Zorn does it through roleplay. But regardless, you know what? Why not? Everybody's dancing. He'll just take a deep breath, like, okay, I'll dance. Why not?
Don't trip over her dress.
Yeah, actually, that's gonna be a slight problem. You go to dance with her, you are literally having to lean over a dress. Like, oh god, it's like
Should
when
I
you
roll
lean over
for
a
this?
table and you're just trying to reach the very thing at the end.
Oh dear.
Uh,
This sounds like it's gonna be a gnarly time for me.
it's a little clumsy, but I mean, it's fun. It's all in good fun. People are definitely noticing. You guys definitely, aren't normal people.
Yeah, it's a goat, and I think she's a goblin, right?
Yeah. Plus,
A
also,
bronze skin goblin. She stands out.
I mean, there are various different races here too. Don't forget, but
Yeah, I know. A bronzeland.
yeah. All right, so we'll go with Boomy since she wants to go talking with someone.
Yeah.
All right, Boomy, what are
I
you doing?
forgot to mention I got a fan with this dress. I didn't
Yeah,
want that long.
yep.
So Reginald, that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
I will observe him from afar a little bit, using the fan to cover my face lately.
Okay,
fan
what are you
myself.
trying to do with it?
I want to see who is he talking to.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. 20. As you see him talking, he appears to be just talking to a rather muscular-looking individual, kind of going bald at the top. He definitely seems to carry himself with an air of authority, so you're assuming another lord. He doesn't have really a mustache, but he's got a great big red beard. He stands about
Human?
like 6 feet tall.
Human?
Yep.
I will wait till I see a lull in that conversation before walking up.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be just chatting until eventually the bearded man seems to, tap his wine glass and seems to be going off to find more wine.
Then I shall approach Reginald.
Mm-hmm. He appears to be just sipping his wine, looking around the crowd. Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I walk up near him and go, Mr. Reginald.
That is Lord Reginald, but how may I help
Lord
you?
Reginald, yes. It's been a while.
Do I know you?
I pull the fan down, click it shut.
Mm-hmm. He just goes, Do
Nah.
I know you?
Really? We said we all met him, right?
Yeah.
Really? You don't meet many purple-eyed green women around, do you?
Not generally, but I try not to make it a habit of it, and plus, generally, I deal with mostly humans and elves. So, I want to ask once
see.
again, who are you?
Luafay.
I see.
Luafay Gallinodel.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to meet you, Luafay Gallinodel. And he bows.
You were speaking with my brother a while back in Stillbend. Drow. Thymore Gallinodel. I sort of just come on, you're smart. You can remember names.
I have spoken on many occasions with Thymore Gallinodel. Yes, I did not. Interesting.
We met in Stillbend. Seriously, you don't remember meeting me?
Did we?
I believe we did. Yes.
I do not recall such a meeting.
I believe it was in the bar. You were talking with my brother, and I interrupted, and you were not happy about that.
I'm sure
Something
if it
about
happened,
trade
I would remember it.
negotiations. Something about trade negotiations or something. Yeah, it wasn't that. But I just want to know if
He
you
is
had
a
any
trader,
more...
and I am a lord of Stillbend, and I, let his wares come
wondering-
through my various different businesses.
I was wondering if you had any more contact with him since then.
By letter, yes, we're still negotiating certain trade deals and things like that.
I see. Do you perhaps know where he is?
I believe he said he was in the Kryn dynasty.
I doubt that. But okay. Takes a while to get a letter from the Kryn dynasty.
Yes.
Especially with the border hostilities over there.
Yes, quite. That's part of what we are talking about. Hostilities are always good for business.
I suppose you're not have any conversation with the tal'dorei council, do you?
I mean, for certain laws and things like that, but no, I do not necessarily talk to them unless I need to.
Perhaps I should mention something to them about mentioning something to you.
I'm sorry. I know you are a Galanodel, but it sounds like you're threatening me with something.
I don't know, I'm not threatening you, I'm just merely hoping to glean some information, and it seems as you can't help me with that.
Well, I mean, you've come up here and started, introducing yourself and, asking certain questions and things like that, and I don't even know you. Yes, you're a part of the Galanodel, but Thymor has never mentioned you before. So how do I know for a fact that you are part of them?
I just sort of literally put my finger next to my hand and start pointing at it. Kind of a distinct feature of the family.
Burned eyes?
No, the color.
Hmm.
My lord.
Quite.
And how many tall, pale goblins have you ever seen?
0 till now.
Really? Seriously, you don't remember meeting me? Was our meeting really that bad? Did you have to bar it from memory?
I do not remember meeting anybody like you.
And then who did I see talking to Thymor in that bar that day? I'm pretty sure I remember that mustache. It was quite distinctive.
Either that or maybe, you are hitting the drinks a little too hard. That does happen to us from time to time. Might have been seeing things.
Ah, you offend me, sir. I was
we all
completely
get drunk.
sober.
That's understandable.
I was completely sober at that time. I wasn't drunk till later.
If you say so. Are you want to roll an insight on this guy, or are you just gonna talk to him?
I will roll insight. Yes, I was role playing. Sorry, I was into role playing.
I understand that, but it's just like you are really holding off on rolling insight.
23.
Okay. He is a sly man. You can definitely tell.
Sly, like I can tell he's lying to me, or
hold on. Let me finish.
okay.
But as far as you can tell, this man has never met you before. He's very hard to read.
So, Mr. I never did get your last name. Oh, Lord. Sorry, Lord.
I generally don't give it out. So,
Lord Reginald.
plus we just met, so.
So you are in constant contact with Thymor. Well, not constant, but contact with Thymor.
Yes, we do various trades and, business arrangements.
I don't. Part of me doesn't want to do it, but I think Boomy would do because she has the knowledge. I think I get in closer and lower my voice so only he can hear me.
Yeah, as he stands above you.
I look up, flutter my eyes a little flirtatiously. I'm not a bad looking 40-year-old. I think the council would be interested that you are in contact with a known cultist of the Traitor Queen. That was the name of the people know tal'dorei of Tiamat, right? It's a Traitor Queen. Was it Traitor Queen? I can't remember.
Tyrant Queen.
Oh, a known cultist of the Tyrant Queen.
He raises an eyebrow.
It'd be a shame if they know about that.
He leans down to you.
Thymor was a dangerous man, after all.
I have known this man for many years. He has not once proven to be any hostility or in any cult.
You see, I have more information than you two on the situation. And perhaps you can help me by giving me information, and I can help you by giving you information.
Roll persuasion.
While this is going on, while I'm dancing with Aurora, do I notice this exchange?
I mean, with your high passive, yeah, you kind of do. Plus, you're tall as fuck.
I mean, you can't hear what we're saying.
You
but
can't hear what
see
you're
what
saying,
see.
but you can definitely see.
Absolutely. I'm also want to insight if it seems to be going well, or if it seems to be Boomy starting to dig her own grave.
Well, without hearing it, that's going to be a disadvantage.
That's fine. I just want to. It's more so expressions that I'm looking for.
Right. That's.
Boomy just has a smile, grin on her face.
Yeah.
Can
I'm
I
still
have
waiting on that
advantage since
persuasion.
I am literally threatening him with something that is literally true?
Yeah.
18.
All right, we'll get that in a second. I'm waiting on the persuasion roll to see what happens.
Well, I
Yeah.
asked if I can get advantage on this because I'm literally threatening him with something that is literally true.
No,
And the tal'dorei
you just got a
Council
straight roll.
knows about Imor.
You got a straight roll to see if he takes your deal or not.
17.
Mhm.
I usually roll poor in persuasion for some reason. Today's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
That's perception.
Yeah.
Fuck! Why is so many P's? What's my persuasion?
Should be right under it.
It's it's a 16 then.
Okay. I'll let it stand. As you talk to him, you see his brows kind of furrow. And he just goes,
I just tilt my head lightly, flip
Mhm.
my fan back open, and gently fan myself.
yeah. He just goes, I understand that you may have information or anything, but just as you know as well, I also have information with this man that I generally try to keep private. Good day and have a good night, madame. And he walks away.
I clip my fan shut and turn around and walk back into the crowd.
Yeah, Katrin went horribly.
I don't stop smiling though. I am still smiling. Like, I have connections. I can get that guy in trouble.
Katrin just sort of sees that, looks back to Aurora, and just like sighs. I'm like, Boomy's at it again.
Why am I not surprised?
She may have burned the bridge just now, which is not great. No.
All
You're
right.
doing very good at dancing. Have you done this before?
I've practiced a little.
Good, because I'm kind of following your lead. I have no idea how to dance properly.
I've noticed. Also, move your foot there, please. You just stepped on mine
Oh,
again.
sorry. Sorry.
All right. Would anybody else like to talk to anybody? Besides Boomy, you've already got your...
I would say Boomer's just gonna find like a handsome young lord who might be interested in dancing with him, or maybe someone like maybe not young, but someone who'd be interested in dancing with her.
Easy enough.
Just to do the time.
Mm-hmm. Mallow, Katrin?
After the song's done, I'll sort of give Aurora a do and be like, you can go mingle if you want. I'm actually gonna go see if I find out where Reginald went. Did I spot where he actually went off to? Did he just go talk, or did he leave the room?
Give me a perception check as you scan the room. As you're actively looking for someone.
Oh!
No,
wow.
you were too
All right.
preoccupied trying to dance.
Yeah, I'm so
That was
bad.
a
All
natural
right.
one, folks.
In that case, I'm gonna go look for if Alora is around.
All right. We'll get to that in a second. Mallow, is there anybody you would like to talk to?
I guess after the dance, I'll try to search for an Ex Machina member.
Okay.
Hmm.
Give me a perception check.
Because I recall reading a book about them.
Yeah.
Okay, the rolls are getting very low, so...
Yeah, wow, okay.
69.
Yeah. You don't
Actually, 96, but whatever.
you don't see like they're not like announcing, you know, like, oh, it's Vox Machina, yada yada, you know, like on their clothes and everything. But you stumble around for about 10 minutes. And then you see a rather old man sitting down enjoying a nice glass of wine. His beard is, you know, aged with time. His spectacles on his face seem to be, keeping track of various different people. You recognize this man.
Oh.
Lord DeRolo, a.k.a. Percy.
Ah.
He rolled a
Is it
natural 1
not-
on hiding.
he's literally sitting on the table like miniature.
And you do remember reading about, Percival fighting.
Fighting the Sphinx, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, and fighting in general in the book. He was brought up by name and everything.
Okay. I guess I'd walk towards him
Mm-hmm.
cautiously. Be like, hello. Name's Percy, right?
He looks over at you. Lord Mallow, is that you?
Hey, it's been a long while. Hello.
Yes, it has. I remember when I helped you get that sky ship and you dealt with those catacombs I had to clean out.
Yeah, I did. That was a good while back.
Yes, you've definitely changed since then. How is Boom? Is she using that gun I made her?
Oh, that gun. Maybe it's best if you talk to her about that.
He's gonna. I mean, I know you're not trying to hide it. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, he can.
It was vague enough there. It's like,
yeah, it's vague enough.
he's-
He's like, all right, I will see if I can find it.
Yeah, she's somewhere around here. You'll see her looking stylish and a bit older.
Fair enough. What may I do for you tonight?
I wanted to ask something out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Have you fought a Sphinx once?
Roll persuasion.
All right, persuasion, my boy. Come on. Where is it?
That should be one of your good stats.
Yes. 18. Okay.
As he looks at you, he just goes, I may have once or twice. Why do you ask?
Oh, as you can see with me, and you may see with the others, I made a wish. A wish a wizard gave to us, and like we got a bit stronger thanks to it. Problem is, it aged us up. I feel at fault for what happened, and I want to change that. And so I heard a Sphinx could give a wish. So I've been wondering where one could possibly be, so I could change this wish for us all.
Well, he kind of leans down towards you a little bit. Kind of motions you in. Meet
Alright.
me. I will arrange a meeting for tomorrow if you would like to talk about this.
Oh,
All right.
sure.
Tonight
By
is
all
not that
means.
night for a conversation, as it is a little private.
He nods, and he agrees to the terms, like, okay, we
Mhm.
can talk about this tomorrow.
Thank you. And as you do that, you see a very well-dressed woman in just like black and blue dress with a little bit of a crow feather sticking out of her hair. As she walks over and just goes, Percy, it's our turn to dance. All right. And he's like, I'm not getting any older. I'm not getting any younger. He gets up a little bit.
Does the woman look familiar or no?
With the illustrations, roll me a history check.
Because it does sound kind of familiar.
21. Yes, that is Lady Vexalia DeRolo.
Ah. Well,
Also another member of Vox Machina.
good to know to find all the ex-Machina members all over here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess I got a meeting with Percy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Mallow?
I guess I'll go ahead and explore the area, see
Okay.
what's going on.
Alright, we'll give you a second. Alright, so we had Boomy, Mallow. Kiatrin, what were you doing again?
I was looking to see if I could spot Alora.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
Perception, because I sucked last time. That's persuasion. I don't want to touch that.
When
Don't
I
be
hear Alora, I think of Aurora. Like,
Right?
I know.
Every single time, like, oops.
I know. Fair enough, actually. You actually see Allura Vysoren actually talking with Lord Thunderbrand, often towards the
Good.
back.
I'll head on over and see if I can strike up a conversation.
As you do, you hear Lord Thunderbrand. I know, but I told them we need to mine the gems a little bit easier so they're easier for spell. Kiatrin.
Hello.
You
How you
see
doing?
Aurora just, Kiatrin, I'm glad you joined us. Is the rest of the party here?
Yes. Bloomy's off making a fool of herself. Mallow, like, sort of realized he hasn't actually paid attention to where Mallow is, and he goes to just take a look around. He's somewhere. Bavine's over there.
Yeah.
He just
Bavine
waves
is-
over towards Bavine.
Yeah, I mean, Bavine does strike an imposing figure. I mean, he is like 7'6".
Yeah.
So he does stand above a lot of people, just like you do. But he seems to be talking with just some lords and ladies. There's a lot of ladies around him, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. And, Kuzneth and Aurora somewhere. Aurora I was just dancing with. How's the party going?
Very well.
What were you guys talking about? Something about gems?
Yes, he was explaining. We needed a shipment of gems for some, how do you say, focusing for certain aspects in magic crafting for items, and we needed our shipment about a week ago, and Lord Thunderbrand was having trouble getting that from the mountains.
Oh yeah. Getting the gems out of the mountains, or is there like
Yes, there appears to have been a slight disturbance from the deep within the mines.
Oh. Okay. That doesn't sound good.
No, but it should be resolved soon, hopefully. They're working on
Hmm.
it. These things happen, I'm sure, as you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish that gets better. I did want to come over and ask, or more so warn. Like I said before, Bonnie's making a fool of herself. But it looks like they may have ran into an old friend. Well, old, quote unquote. And I don't think the conversation went well. So,
That does tend to happen at these parties sometimes, but generally people are very civil about it, and should... This isn't the first time a lord has been, or lady has been offended at a party. I'm sure it will be okay.
it's not that I'm worried about how the Lord's going to act. Be careful about Boomy.
We will take it into consideration.
Thank you. There wouldn't happen to be anyone from Marquette here, are there? Was there?
Unfortunately, no, not this time. This is mostly a Aman affair for when Thordak was fought.
Okay. Sorry.
Excuse me, fair.
Yeah, no, fair. I'll leave you guys to it, sorry to interrupt. I was just curious, and it was good to see you again, Lord Thunderbrand.
It's good to see you too, lad.
He'll hold his hand to sort of shake.
Yeah, he shakes it too. It's a nice firm grip, but not necessarily a big dwarven grip, you know what I mean? But stout.
Yeah. Alright, I'll let you get back to whatever you're talking about. I'm gonna see if I can find the cake.
It's over there by the... And she points you actually to the cake.
Ah, thank you.
Alright.
I'm just gonna eat cake until something else happens.
Speaking of which, anybody else want anything to happen, like talk to anybody or, anything else?
We were just gonna mingle and dance with someone for a little bit, and maybe then go look for like Lord Thunderbrand or some other member of the council who she knows.
Okay. Malum?
I'm gonna find suspicious activity. There's always something suspicious somehow in these rich places.
Okay, so you're looking for trouble?
Sure, I'll just look for trouble, but I won't try to do anything illegal.
Okay.
Mallo's gonna be the one that finds out the whole underplot of this party, and we're not gonna believe him whatsoever.
All right. Well, that will tie into something. Okay. Are you
Dark Lord
desperately
Rising.
needing to talk to Lord Thunderbrand, Boomy? Or is it just like simple chit chat?
I was gonna mention like the guy I just talked to him, but like say I might need to talk to you later about that sort of thing.
Okay. We can roleplay that out then, if you want to find him.
Okay. So I would walk around, chit chat with some people, small talk, got a glass of wine, and I finally spotted Thunderbrand.
Yeah, I'd say it's easy enough. I mean, you saw Kietrin talking with some people, and you got interested and looked over, so... It appears Allura has gone back, and is...
I walk up to Thunderbrand and do the classic courtesy. Go, Lord Thunderbrand, it's good to see you.
Ah... I believe... Yeah, you never told him his name. Ah, Boomy, good to see you as well.
Oh, please, you can call me Luafei.
Blue... Oh, I apologize.
Sorry, it's my birth name. I
fair
picked it
enough.
back up again. I've picked it back up again.
All right. Excuse me. Luafei, it is good to see you again. What can I do you for?
It's been a while since I've spoken. How are you?
I'm doing well. Have some trouble with some getting shipments for certain items and things like that, but it's, normal stuff.
Nothing that we need to worry about coming back there and digging around in your minds again, do we?
Unless you want to, we're always happy to have skilled adventurers, taking care of things.
Maybe if we end up not having anything else on our plate, we can come do that.
We'll have to see.
Speaking of stuff on our plate, I had a pleasant conversation with one Lord Reginald earlier.
You see his face kind of darken a bit. Yeah, what about him?
He has some information I might need. I was wondering if you could help me with that later. It doesn't have to be today, but because there's a party, we don't need to dower it anymore.
Uh-huh. What
We just
kind
like to know-
of information are we talking here?
I will lean in and whisper. He has apparently been in contact with Thymor. He doesn't know anything of what we know about Thymor, though.
Which one has he been in contact with?
Apparently, the doppelganger, who I have recently learned is apparently my deceased father, who has been brainwashed and made to look like my brother.
He blinks for a second at that revelation. Uh-huh.
And he knows something, and he's not speaking it. At least he might know whereabouts,
Alright.
which would be greatly helpful.
Alright,
Like,
we
in
have
his
been
party, I
keeping
don't wanna
tabs
dour
on
the mood.
That Thymor as well, but as far as we can tell, he's done nothing wrong.
Still, if he's in contact with the fake Thymor has to be doing something for the real Thymor, even if it's subconsciously.
Alright. See what we can do.
As long as we can get a chance to actually talk to him before he leaves the city. Otherwise, I say we can just enjoy the party.
We will see what we can do on that. I will notify some people. Speaking of which, I know Allura was going to say this to you tonight. All of you, but we're going to have a meeting with all of you tomorrow and the council.
That's going to be interesting.
We'll request your presence, but
I mean, the closest thing to royalty I've ever bumped elbows with was my father and some lords in Wildmount. Guess this is gonna be well, I guess you too. You're a high-ranking member of this nation.
yes, I'm very high in Craghammer, yes. But it's
Ooh,
more
music
of
change.
discussing things we have found out that may interest you as well, since you are also tangled up within this web.
Yeah. How about we just not worry about that tonight?
Right, that is for tomorrow.
I tell you what, my lord. I hold my hand out. Want to dance?
a persuasion check.
I am very forward today.
Mm-hmm.
With disadvantage because he hates goblins. Absolutely fucking despises.
I'm a drow too, but I speak undercommon. Perception.
No, persuasion.
Wait, yes. Why? I was for the P, because perception, performance, and persuasion all together.
Yeah, because they're all PE.
I hate PE.
19. He just goes, why not? He takes your hand, you go dancing.
Haha.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Nah, I'm just eating cake and I'm having like a
assume-
conversation with Bavine about like what's going on with his kid and shit. That's about it.
I assume since we were guests of honor, that eventually there's going to be something we get called for.
Well, that's what I'm checking. Mal, is there anybody else you want to find?
Oh, did he find trouble? You're also muted, by the way.
Yeah, like I said, I did say I'm snooping to see trouble.
Okay, that's right. All right, so, all right, yeah, I got a thing for that. All right, so as you all are doing your various different activities, eventually you all hear a clinking of a glass as Allura steps up onto basically by where the entrance is. It's kind of elevated a little bit. And she tells the music, please, if you would all gather around, I'd like to commemorate this night as we always do every year, but in a little different way. And she kind of like taps her throat and, echoes her voice out. For 50 years, we have held this celebration to remember those that have fell and triumphed over Thordak the Cinder King. If it wasn't for those courageous efforts, plans, and honestly some sheer dumb luck of Vox Machina, Amon and tal'dorei would not be standing here as you see them today, and many of us would not as well. Thank you, Vox Machina, once again for your past actions those 50 years ago. And you see Vex, Percy stand up, as well as a gnome. Actually, two gnomes stand up and bow. Everybody
They'll give, like,
claps,
a clap.
It's a nice clap.
Hmm.
Yes. Now, would Operator Brom Goldhand please step forward? And you see a human-looking female with basically a fierce look as she kind of steps forward. You also see, she is in, very heavy-set armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. And you see her holding something. However, as we all know, mischief and evil are never done as new schemes and plans are hatched to destroy what we all hold dear. I'm sure most of you are aware that a group calling themselves the Chroma Conquerors took hold of the city of Westrun as one of the Chroma Conclave did 50 years ago. Sorry, guys, my throat keeps catching. I apologize.
You're fine, Luke. Keep going.
Yep. We, in response, sent our army, as well as some from Craghammer, to try and liberate the city from these would-be conquerors. We were in siege warfare for way too long for that city. During that month, try as we might, we could not breach the walls, as day by day the strength of the defenses grew. Then, as if by luck or some magical persuasion, help came from the sky. These, and she points to you guys in the crowd, Misfits sneaked into the city and destroyed part of the fortifications to allow us entry. With that done, they took it a step further and boldly charged right into the heart of that city to defeat the commanders in charge of the occupying forces. We are here tonight to also honor them for their heroic deeds in those trying times. As they all clap, and she motions for you guys to come forward. Do you come forward?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I come forward. I hold my head up high and give try to give good strides
Mm-hmm.
while keeping myself looking good.
Yep. Mallow.
Yep.
As you're, I'm guessing you're walking forward too.
Sure, why not?
All right. Do me a favor. Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, perception. 17.
17. As you're walking up, you walk up the stairs and you get a kind of an inkling, like something's tickling the back of your neck. And as you kind of turn around, you see Reginald making a departure from the other side of the room out of a door.
Oh. That's eyebrow raising.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you all step up, you know what? We'll do this the easy way. Kietrin, would you please step forward?
Yeah, he'll step forward.
Yeah. And as you do, the human armor-clad female presents you a medal and pins it to your lapel. For your bravery and undying loyalty to your friends, as one should have in the face of danger. Thank you from Amon.
Thank
There's
you.
clapping and everything.
He like bows his head
Mm-hmm.
and stands back up.
Yeah. Luafe Galanodel, would you please step forward?
She does.
Mm-hmm. And again, same thing. The armored individual also pins the same medal to you. You know. For your bravery as well, but also for your ingenious mind and able to. Oh my God, my English. I'm getting tired. Sorry.
Don't worry. It's a bastard language.
Yeah. That's me. And for your ingenious way of destroying the defenses. All right. Mallow Marsh, would you also step forward?
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He does just look back on just the person that kind of left, but
Yep.
oh well, he'll finish with this first.
Yep. As you get pinned as well, she just gonna. For one gifted in magic, and when your friends need you the most, you are there.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Bavine. And Bavine steps forward. You hear the clack. A portion is like, please don't make me go down the stairs. And there's a general, like, chuckle from the crowd. We'll get you down, don't worry. For you who paid the ultimate price, but had friends there when you needed them the most, as much as you give to them. And she pins it on him. Aurora and Kuznath. As the dragons also walk up. But no one knows the dragons. For your support as well, helping this great city. And your friends and caretakers. And as you all step back, there's just a roar of applause. You see Percival clapping. You see Vex clapping. You see the two gnomes. You see Ungarf. You see a bunch of other just lords and ladies. But Mallow, as you look off, you don't see Reginald coming back in.
I kind of want to go and check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Yes. And go ahead. Sorry.
Huh? No, go on. What do you
I was
going
gonna
to say?
And after a minute or so of clapping, she's like, "Go and enjoy the rest of the party."
Thank you.
Yep. As the
Thank
music
you.
strikes back up.
Oh yeah, medals. I feel so fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Aurora and Kuznath look happy, and everything. And Mallow, are you trying to be sneaking away?
I guess at least who's the closest next to me at least?
I would say, because of the order we did, it would be Boomy and Bavine, technically.
Okay.
Though Bavine's being helped down the stairs a little bit with his, 4 hooves.
Because right when I go, I do whisper, I guess to Bavine.
Okay.
Reginald is leaving. As I just hop over and try to reach to where Reginald is, well, I guess left.
All right. So you go running to the back. Are you trying to be stealthy with it, or for your other friends?
guess I'll be stealthy for the time being. Gonna
Okay.
see.
Do I notice him like whisper something to Bavine and then head off?
You do notice him whisper Bavine, but after that, you kind of look back at someone shaking your hand, and then as you look back, he's gone.
Bavine, what was that about?
I don't. Oh, hello. And he kind of, shakes someone else's hand.
I would like to also see if I
Bavine
can.
wasn't there for Reginald.
Like,
If I can
what did Mallow say to you before he left?
Sorry, what were you? 1 second, okay. What were you saying, Burnt?
I was gonna say, can I also see if Mallow decides to just dip for some reason?
I mean, with your passive perception, kind of like Boomy.
Yeah.
He rolled pretty good, but what's your passive?
My passive, I think it's 18.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, just
Off
like
the top of
Boomy,
my head.
you got distracted.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just. he said
Um,
somebody left. I didn't catch the name that well, but I think it was Reginald.
what
I
was that?
I blanched and like look a little, like, and he went after him.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, hello. And he's just, again, you're getting shit. People are shaking your hands.
Yeah. Oh,
Get
there was a. What?
Mallow left. Apparently, Reginald slipped out, and Mallow went after him.
Yeah, and.
I don't know. That's making me concerned.
Uh,
Should I be concerned?
Maybe, considering you had a conversation with him.
Yeah. And as you guys are talking this over, Mallow,
Yeah.
you sneak out of the party. You see a room that appears, it basically is a hallway, room hallway. You know what I mean? And you see,
Yeah.
decent carpet on the ground, but you have no idea which way he went. You have a right or a left. Which way are you going? You can also look for tracks or anything like that too, potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to search. If I can't find anything, I'll choose random.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh,
Damn, Mallow. All right, you're
Wow.
busting this out.
I'm Sherlock Holmes doing it here.
holy shit!
Mallow, as you look on the ground, I mean, it's very hard in carpet to figure out what's going on. But what you catch is you see a crumb stain. What appears to be like a piece of cake or something that's going to the right. And it's decently fresh.
We'll go on ahead over there then.
All right.
Right.
As you make your way through, give me a perception check.
Rolling. Okay.
21, not bad. All right. And just as a curiosity for my sake, are you being stealthy about this still? Or, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to let your stealth play out before, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
As you go walking down the hallways, kind of sneaking a little bit, staying to the shadows. You've seen Kiatrin do it before, and you've stealthed past big creatures.
Yeah.
You suddenly hear talking. Look, this stupid goblin is onto me, all right? She knows I am talking with Thymor about certain things that she shouldn't know, all right? We need to accelerate our plans. You hear another voice. We can't, all right? I'll see what the class can do. But until then, keep your head down and get the fuck out of here. I'm working on it. I need a few more supplies, all right? I understand that, Reginald. But seriously, you are getting us caught here. You just hear him say, at least I pretended to be dumb. I knew her right away, but, she tried to come on to me and I played it off. I didn't seem to catch on to that, though. All right, yes it is. And as you peek around the corner, you see Reginald talking to a cloaked, shadowed individual. It appears to be in all black.
Ooh. I can't make out anything on them.
Give me another perception check. Because the perception was to hear them. This is now you're looking at them.
14. Okay.
14. As you look at them, they seem to be slightly short, about 5'5". As you look at them more, you're trying to figure out. You can't tell the race or anything. They're kind of cloaked up very easily, But you do see various different, implements on their side. And what you definitely can tell is there's a lot of daggers.
That's concerning. Oh
Mhm.
dear.
All right. I
Okay.
better get back to the party. I've been gone long enough. Get out of here. All right. And as they do that, the black hooded figure steps up onto the balcony and drops back off of it.
Okay.
And
And I
Reginald starts
pres-
walking towards you as you are sitting in the door. What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
All right. Does invisibility require verbal components?
That'd be really silly if it did.
I think
Yeah,
it does.
I don't believe it does.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I need you to roll
Invisibility?
me a stealth check.
Seriously?
Yeah. Man can hear. And it depends on how
Yeah.
quiet Mallow's being with whispering.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, BSM, vocal somatic material.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess so. That's...
Most spells are vocal, honestly.
I know, but I was expecting invisibility, a thing to stop you from being seen, usually used for sneaking,
Yeah.
requires verbal.
Mhm. But yeah, go ahead, roll a stealth check, Mallow, please.
Invisibility!
Yeah, we'll
Maybe.
do. I'll at least cast a spell at the moment, so then I'll roll for. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. 15.
15, all right.
Whisper.
All right.
Just gotta whisper.
And as you whisper the spell, you turn invisible. And suddenly Reginald stops. He turns around. Looks forward. He starts to quietly sneak forward, looking and feeling around. Are you staying where you are, Mallow?
Yeah, because I know if I. Unless if he comes close,
I mean, he's walking towards the door where you are hiding.
Okay. I guess I'll try to sneak out.
All right, you do have advantage now because you are,
Invisible.
stealthed.
Yeah. So, okay.
As you start to walk away. Ooh,
13.
all right, you start to walk away.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
you walk away, you start to just tippy toe. What you don't see as you are looking back is the table that you bump into and shift it ever so slightly. And it just goes up. And immediately his head turns towards the sound as he looks in. And that is where we're going to leave our session.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He rolled a natural 20 on the first one to find you for hearing.
Ah.
And then
Oh,
he rolled just one above you for stealth.
Wait, wouldn't it have been his passive because he wasn't actively looking?
He was being cautious and looking around for things.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
he just had a secret meeting. Wouldn't you be looking out like, is anybody following me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Fair enough. Like,
Especially if you might have heard a whisper.
all
But he
good.
rolled a 20 to hear the whisper, so that means he was actively listening for whispers.
Mhm.
At least I got a confession out of him. I know
Yeah.
I only heard
You
it.
got
but-
something.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
I'm gonna stab you to death, Melly, but you can tell us.
Yeah. I can tell everybody.
If you
If I
get
were.
there.
Yeah, if I get away. Because I don't know what Reginald has in store, but we'll see.
Right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
That also being said, I'm sitting there being like, just use your boots of flying so you don't have to walk. Like,
He can still hear the wings.
I mean, the wings
move.
flap too, don't forget. But
Yeah.
that's true, but I don't think he'd be listening for wings. If anything, he'd be confused about the wings.
I mean,
Bats?
he's on a
I'm
balcony.
afraid
There
of
are
bats.
pigeons.
True.
All right, but I hope you guys had fun with this session.
Yeah, that was interesting. We got games, we got some lore, we figured out that there was something behind this party, and I'm very excited to find out what it is now that Amalo's uncovered it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
I found some secrets. I'm so happy.
I found a fucking secret.
We also found out that not Mallow, Boomy is dog shit at insight.
I rolled pretty high,
No,
actually.
he
He just rolled higher.
Rolled high,
I know,
but
I'm
unfortunately,
teasing.
I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a reason. There's reasons, okay? Just believe
No,
me.
I gotcha. I'm just teasing. You don't have to say anything.
Okay. But until then, Kiatrin, my friend Bunt, where can we find you?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/BuntSonic. I'm going to be drawing tonight.
Ooh.
Not sure what, but I'll be attempting to. Yeah, I'm going to be drawing on Twitch. Come say hi.
Nice. All right. Fen, I believe you are still hiding from the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello,
Oh.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
I'm
you hiding
hiding.
from the internet, or are you doing other things that you want to talk about?
I'm invisible. I'm literally invisible in game and out game.
Wait, where is he? Fuck, we lost him.
Fair
He's
enough.
not even in
fair
Discord anymore. Where did he go?
enough. All right. Hi, I'm Zorn. You can find me here at Zorn32. And again, I know I said 2 weeks ago I would get back to streaming good stuff. I've been sick with COVID. Kind of kicked my ass.
Oof.
And trying to talk even now, I mean, I'm sure you heard me coughing and stuff like that. I'm still getting over this bitch. But I'm doing much better, so I'm hoping this weekend to at least do some streaming a little bit. As I do have it off, we'll just have to see, because the girlfriend also wants to hang out, and so that's first priority. So we'll
Make
see
a
how
stream
that
with
goes.
you.
Hmm?
Make a stream with you.
She's not into that.
Just have a pose in the background.
No.
No, I'm
No.
not gonna have
Have
somebody
her
sit
berate
there.
you from off screen.
What's wrong with you?
I'm stupid, that's what.
All right.
Checks out.
No, you're not stupid. You're just unwise. Which checks out, actually. Yeah, okay. Until then. Until
I went to Kool-Aid and got a degree.
So did I. Anyway, until then, thank you all for watching. We hope you have fun. And as always,